Alright, we are doing something a little new today, alright? Something we haven't really done before, which is streaming a Pokemon mobile game. Now, okay, hear me out. I looked this up on the Nintendo Switch store because I thought this will be easier to play on the Switch. It'll be easier to stream. It costs money on the Switch, and it's free on iOS, which makes me think it's not free on the iOS. But I did download it. I haven't even looked through the game yet. We're going to do that on stream. But it's a little strange. Nope, this one. It's a little strange that it's costs money on the Switch. I was going to play it on the Switch. A freaking 30-second ad is playing. I just played a 60-second ad. I thought that would stop it. Okay, so I need to replace the thing with a 90-second ad instead of a 30-second ad. My bad. My fault. Anyway. Are we ready? This is going to be cool. So for those who don't know what Pokemon Friends is, it was recently announced in the Pokemon Presents, and this is some sort of mobile game that's like strategy and stuff. I don't know. It reminded me of just like puzzle games. But they were kind of advertising it as like a daily puzzle game, kind of like the New York Times like Wordle and Connections. Like, that's not what the game looked like, but they were kind of talking about it like that. So I'm curious to see what we got here. I say we go on in and see what's going on. I probably have to sign in some stuff, so I might have to like I might have to blind the screen to do this. But we're gonna check it out. Oh my gosh. Choose an icon. My boy. Is there more than... Oh, there's just these. Okay. My boy Fuecoco. We are Beefy. Happy birthday to me. Uh-oh. How old am I? Really? There is an age limit. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought it was putting in a specific thing. Okay. Boom. We're going in. I guess I don't have to sign into anything. Oh, look at this. This is Think Town. Dude, Think Town? Really? That's what you came up with? Okay. A cozy corner of the world that's famous for making Pokemon plush. I've dreamed about making plush here since I was little, and I arrived today ready to make the dream come true. Yo, what's up, KJ? How's it going? Alright, looks like we're going inside to make some Pokemon plushies. Here's where I'll be staying. What a nice place. Yeah, it seems nice. This mysterious machine is called the Plush-O-Matic. Alright. Why not just bring back Cram-O-Matic and make it like a plushy Cram-O-Matic? I don't know. It'll make plush when I put yarn into it. They really did just want to stick with the O-Matic type of thing, because they had the Cram-O-Matic, then they had the like item O-Matic whatever in Scarlet and Violet DLC, and now we got this. Alright. But there's a problem. My yarn's a total mess. We need to untangle it before I can make any plush. Alright. Well, let's untangle it. Here we go. That sounds fun, KJ. That sounds really fun. We should totally do that here. A PowerPoint night. In order to make plush, you'll need to untangle yarn so you can use it. Press untangle to get started. Okay. Okay. Today's puzzles. Alright. Pikachu's power line. Connect all the bulbs with one line. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Connect all the bulbs with one line. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. That seems a little challenge. Hey, we did it! This is fun. Wowza, we're so good. Wait, why are Lunala raids the worst, Ison? Isn't Lunala pretty easy to beat? It's got 4 times weakness. I also got my shiny for the race today too. Nice, KJ. Nice. Congratulations. Excuse me. You can solve puzzles to untangle your yarn and your mind. All right. You untangle your yarn and your mind. Here's some... So it just used the same thing twice. Okay. Sparky yarn. Okay. You can pop yarn into the plush-o-matic to make a plush. Let's put the yarn you just got into the plush-o-matic and see what happens. All right. Let's do it. Make. There better be a far-fetched plush. There better be shiny plushes. Oh, there better be. Of course, it's Pikachu. Not surprised. Hooray, you did it! I know, I'm awesome. Use the Untangle to solve puzzles and get yarn so you can make lots of plush. Okay? Welcome to your very own plush room. You can decorate it with furniture and with plush that you've made. Let's put your new Pikachu plush somewhere in the room. Okay. Okay. I guess let's put it right. Oh. Perfect. I didn't even mean to put it there. It's also not in a great place. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, fun. Oh, cool. No, dude. There we go. That works. You know what? I'm sure most people will do this, but let's put them in the little bed. That's fun. All right. We'll leave. There's not shiny plushies. Not yet. Not yet. It's so easy, but for some reason the catch rate is so awful. Really? Oh, that's weird. I've already missed 2. I didn't miss a single Solgaleo. Weird. Huh. You'll now be returned to the title screen so additional data can be downloaded. Right, okay. It's going to be like, now you have to spend $10. Yeah, there's the shop on the front page already. Yeah, download it. The volume's not too loud, right, guys? I turned it down a little bit. You can tap Untangle to solve puzzles and untangle a new ball of yarn once a day. But as a treat for your first day, you can play twice. Wait, so this is a game you can only play once a day? Today's puzzles. There's a Rowlet one, a Scorbunny one, and a Sableye one. I saw the Sableye one in the presents. The other two I have no idea, but I'm going to choose my favorite. Oh, I was going to choose the Rowlet, but I guess you don't really get to choose. It just goes right into it. Never mind. Hopping hurdles. Jump over walls to reach the goal. Okay. Okay. This seems very... Listen, I said in the presents that this maybe looked a little kiddish. Nothing wrong with that. It's a Pokemon game. That's kind of what I expect. But it showed adults playing it and stuff, so I thought, oh, maybe it's fine. But it is not changing my mind. Hey, what's up, Dad? Think outside the box. Rotate the box to free... Okay, this seems fun. It looks like if these games were really challenging, they could be pretty entertaining and fun. And I'm sure once you've played enough, it will become more challenging. So I should probably just not complain. It'll be fine. Yeah, see, this is fine. Oh, okay. Here we go. This is... Nope. All right. Oh, I guess that works. Never mind. I didn't know the box would also fall out. I guess that makes sense. See, now we're getting into a little bit of the challenging. Oh, never mind. I forget the boxes can fall out too. Alright, maybe this game is like fine for me. Maybe I'm not smart enough to think through these. Alright. Sure, yeah, that seems simple enough. Right. Boom. This one seems pretty simple. Like, hear me out. I love a good puzzle game. I just feel like it's gotta be challenging enough for me to really enjoy it. But granted, if it's too challenging, I might not enjoy it. So, fair enough. I guess I'm picky with my puzzles. Alright. Is it going to take me to a specific level because I did so good? That's my guess. Okay. I've untangled 156.7 inches, or 398 centimeters of yarn. You can mark your calendar on days you solve puzzles. Let's put a stamp on today's date. Okay. Oh, fun. Okay. And I guess I can change the... There's my birthday. It's already passed, so... You untangled your yarn and your mind. Here's some pretty nice fiery yarn. Fun! Okay. You can now check your calendar and high scores. Have a look to see records of puzzles you solved. I think my main concern with this game is that if I do enjoy it, it's just another daily thing I have to do on my phone, and I don't really like doing daily things, you know? I'm not a huge fan of snap streaks. I do them, not a huge fan. You know, you got Duolingo that shames you if you don't do it daily. That's frustrating. So, like, another... Excuse me. So, like, another daily thing, I don't know, dude. We'll see. Oh, I can replay a puzzle? Alright, we're gonna speedrun this, alright? Let's speedrun this. We got this. This probably was the wrong one to choose to speedrun. 3, 2, 1! Let's go! I'm already too slow. We're good? Okay. How do we do? How do we do? What? Oh. Your score won't be updated. Gosh dang it. I didn't realize that's what... Okay. Well, there's a check mark next to it. So, do I need to redo them for check marks or whatever? I don't know, dude. Let's just speedrun them. We need to learn to get faster, alright? Let's just practice. Alright, we got this. Boom, boom, boom. Quick, simple. No! No! We're messing up. Okay, there we go. Good job. Thank you. And then let's speed run the Sableye one. Three, two, one, go. Quick, simple. Yes. We're learning fast. No, wait, sorry. My bad. I slowed us down. There we go. That was it. So we have a check mark on all of them now. I don't know what that means. There's my birthday. Okay. I guess let's look at shop. There was like a DLC expansion pack stuff. Yeah, this stuff. $33 though, dude. Oh, I get it. So, I figured it out. The one on your phone is a daily puzzle. The one on your Switch is unlimited puzzles. Gotcha. Okay, so if I do enjoy this game enough, is it worth getting it on the Switch? That's the question. Okay, good to know. Let's untangle some frickin' yarn. I guess fiery. Fiery yarn! I'm guessing we're gonna get Charmander, but if it's not, it's gonna be Vulpix. Oh, I guess it could be Fuecoco. Oh, of course it's Charmander. I was right with my first guess. Oh, wait, plush rates? Whoa. Warning. I don't understand. Okay, whatever. Cool. And I'm sure they'll just be adding more plushies as it goes. That's fun. Okay. Well, that's fun. I'm assuming we can't do any more? Oh, it's letting me do more. I'm really confused about this. But let's play more. Oh, it's Piplup. All right. We'll speedrun this. We got this. Oh, how do I go down? Oh, you... you have to tilt your phone. Okay, I'll show you guys. There we go. We're tilting our phone. No, I'm sorry. I went the wrong way. There we go. Oh, shoot. I didn't even... What? Okay. It went before I was even ready. There we go. Okay. We did it. That was not as fast as we could have gone, but that's okay. All right. We got like a wall with block. Okay. We have to get the right shape is what it's basically saying. Oh, this side. Oh, this seems relatively easy. But I get how it would be challenging. Making sure. Yeah, I see. I see. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. I like that one. Minccino Clean Sweep. Okay. What? Is this all it is? You're kidding. Oh, this is kind of dumb. I don't really like this one. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. This one seems relatively very easy. All right, new goals. New record. We got soggy yarn. Well, should have just said like water yarn at that point. I don't. You've untangled all you can for today. If you purchase the basic pack downloadable content, you can untangle as many times as you'd like. To purchase this pack, please visit the shop. Is there a way? That's so funny. Ask an adult, it just gives you a math equation? No, that's... Oh, I even got it wrong. You're kidding. I typed it in wrong. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's so funny, dude. So I was wondering... Can you share a save file? Or I guess you have to manage one, right? Well, I mean, I'll probably... Oh, you can untangle in 4 hours. Oh, because it's daily, not hour-based. Okay. I feel like I would play this game. but probably not get the DLC. I just don't feel like... Maybe the DLC has way more. What do we got? Psyduck. Nice. That's very nice. Oh, yeah, let's look at the water plush rates. Nice. Okay. Alright, that's fun. I guess let's go put them in our room. Oh, cool. Oops. He'll chill up there. And we'll put Psyduck up there as well. Honestly, I kind of think this is pretty fun, but I don't know if... Thank you, Ison. Thank you. I don't know if this is worth getting the DLC. We're planning on making a video for this for YouTube, so I guess this will probably be a pretty short video, but... You know... Oh, there's a ball toy up there. I don't know. Maybe I need to look into a little bit of research. Maybe it's a more fun game to play with the DLC. I get it. Like $10 isn't even that much. I thought about just buying that to play the game. But I want to try it out before I get into it. If it looks like a lot more could be done, then like, what? There was like 12 plushes you could get or something. If there's like a lot more plushies you can get and there's like more games and stuff that seem a lot more fun and more challenging even, I might be interested. But I think that's all that we're going to play for today. So, appreciate you guys. We're not done streaming, obviously. But appreciate you guys bearing with me on that. Okay. So, anybody have opinions on that game yet? It seems alright. Okay. So, now, we're gonna do some shiny hunting. I actually haven't set this up for the DS's today, so I need to do that real quick, but yeah, we're hopefully gonna get our 8192 shiny today. That would be really nice, but who knows at this point. What day is it on my DS? Let's find out. I don't know if I'll have to reset the dates and stuff. But I do know that I need to replace these. There we go. Let's see if it says it's... Nope, it's not. Okay. Let's go change the date, I guess. And then let's... Oh, shoot. I forgot to do that part. Gotta zoom in. And it's Darkrai. It's Darkrai time. Y'all think we can get the DS or the DS, jeez. You guys think we can get the shiny Darkrai today? I don't, but I do think we have a good chance that we can get the 8192 hunt today. That is a good possibility, I feel like. Also, I guess we should talk about the presents. What did people think of the presents? You know, I gave my reaction. It's on YouTube, so if you haven't seen that, you can go watch it. But I mean, I'll still talk about it. I thought the new Mega. If do I even bother with the spoiler alert? Like it was announced officially. The new Mega, spoiler alert, which is Mega Dragonite. I'm really happy we got a new Mega, dude. I think that's so sick. I think it looks goofy, but also it's Dragonite, so like it's kind of what you should expect. Yeah, Josh, it's what you gotta do sometimes. It's what you gotta do. Especially if you want the hunt to be quicker. All right. There we go. Boom. We'll get Darkrai going. We'll get these going. Here, we'll go ahead and do these 2 encounters to get this number inflated. I feel like inflated is the wrong word. Get the number increased, I guess. I don't know. All right. Put some music on here. Let me find some music for you guys. Unless it's gonna lag my computer. Of course it's going to, because I can't do anything on this computer without it lagging. We're gonna try though. We might not be able to. Okay. Hopefully that works fine. Boo, baby, boo. I guess I should turn off the Switch audio if I'm gonna have the music on. That's gonna be annoying to have both over at the same time. Okay, let's get a frickin' shiny, guys. Let's get a shiny. It's the day. It's today. The day we want to get a shiny. Okay, how was Pokemon Friends? You know, it was interesting. I think I'll try it some more, but if it doesn't get, like, more difficult, I don't know if I'll enjoy it, you know? Let me change the name of the stream. Full odds, shiny, Darkrai hunting. And change it from Pokemon Friends to, I guess, Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Sounds fun. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I feel like if you want to, like, continuously play it, obviously you have to buy the DLC or the paid version or whatever. Which makes sense. I mean, I'm not complaining. It seems like a game that if you just want to play daily, it's not that bad. But if you were, like, really into those kind of puzzle games, you would want to pay the $10. And honestly, I might if I really want to go back to it. I would consider buying... I'm guessing the daily puzzles don't get very difficult. So are you saying, like, the other puzzles probably do? Because I think that would make sense. That could be fun. I don't know. I am interested in maybe. I would probably buy the $10 one, not the $33 one, but who knows? Maybe the $33 one is fun. I don't know. I'm going to look at some reviews of the game and, like, see some stuff about it. Because what I don't want to do is buy the $30 one and not play it. And what I don't want to do is buy the $30 one and then them release new stuff, but it's only for like more money. And I'm like, bro, I'm not going to pay more. Like, I really don't want to pay $30 for a mobile game. You know what I'm saying? And if it's on the Switch, it makes me feel better. But also, at that point, I would rather just have it on my phone because I'll play that more than my Switch. Because I'll carry my Switch around with me. Sorry, I'll carry my phone around with me. Not my Switch. Exactly the opposite. But again, like, it seemed interesting. I can't say I don't like it. I just think, you know, a little more of a challenge would be more fun. I really do think we got probably a pretty good chance of getting some shinies today. Yo, what's up, Autumn? How's it going? What's going on? What's going on? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Well, that's crazy because OBS doesn't say it's lagged out at all. It hasn't dropped any frames, so that's strange, YouTube, and maybe you should figure that out. Also, it's probably my fault. Yay. Oh, I guess I should probably do... So, okay, here's the deal with the new raids. I thought about doing that today. The Wochian raids. I'd have to stop Gimme Goal. Granted, I have it on my Violet and Scarlet. So if I chose to continue doing Gimme Goal on Scarlet and I did the raids on Violet, I could do that. But do I even have to do any of the raids to still get the rewards? I would assume you do, but you might just be able to reap the benefits without participating. But like, I would want to participate. Because otherwise it feels like, whatever, you know. Nice, Zardy. Congrats. I have not. Also, are the Wochian raids and like the other 3 raids that will happen later, are those always shiny, or is it like Zeraora where there's like a 1 in 20 chance of finding a shiny? And then you still don't get to keep it or whatever. A little confused about that. All 4 are shiny. Well, yeah, I know that they're all 4 shinies. I'm saying, like, when you find one in a raid, does it have a chance of being shiny, or is it always shiny? Because when Zeraora, this was the same event. Right, okay, you guys, I know. I guess I'm explaining myself incorrectly. I know how the event works. I did the original Zeraora one. I'm asking, is the shininess the same way? Whereas, like, Zeraora, had a chance of being shiny. You couldn't catch it either way, but it had a chance of being shiny. Is Wo-Chien always shiny in the raids? Or does it have a chance of being shiny like Zeraora? Because like Zeraora was like, oh, 1 in 20 was shiny. You couldn't catch it anyway, but you could at least see it sparkle and stuff. And then they later distributed it. After people beat enough of them. All of them are shiny no matter how many you encounter, I believe. Well, that's kind of lame. Because, like, for me, I don't like counting distribution shinies towards my shiny decks. Even if they're, like, the only way you can get the shiny, I still don't really like counting those. Because I didn't hunt it. I just got it, you know? I don't like that. But with Zeraora, because it had a chance of being shiny, I counted it for my shiny decks because I could still hunt for Zeraora, and when I found it, that counted, even when they gave me the distribution. Because I couldn't catch it, but it wasn't a guaranteed shiny, so I went and looked for a Zeraora, found it shiny, and then took the redemption that it gave me. I used that. But if Wo-Chien is always shiny, it doesn't feel as good. You know? I don't know. What are people thinking about that? Because I just don't like that. Yeah, Capboard, we're heading towards 16K. We're almost there. 4 times over odds is coming sooner than we think. It sure is. I use them as placeholders. That's fair. I still just don't care about placeholders, though, you know? I don't know. I'd rather just get the actual shiny fairly. I think it's frustrating when Game Freaks, like, holds them back. It's like, just freaking give me them. And it does it every time. I'm not surprised. But it's still frustrating. I don't know. Pretty frustrating. Like, I was excited when they announced the event, and then I thought about it, and I was like, well, that sucks. But I guess it's in the... I will probably get them. Don't get me wrong. I will probably get the shinies. But I really am hesitant. Because it feels lame. Hoppip appeared out of nowhere as soon as I was doing a raid. Well, nice. Catch it. Catch that dude. Go get yourself a free shiny right there. Boom. That's nice. I just have random Pokemon music playing right now. It's supposed to go for another 20 minutes, so I'll have to probably either restart it or get another one up. But this seems like the easiest way to get some music going. Watch them come out with like a Pokemon Friends Switch 2 edition. Instead of paying 30 bucks, you have to pay 50 bucks, just another 20. And they're like, well, the graphics are like a lot better. And then you get on the game and it's just basically CGI, like for real. It's just a picture of your room with your plushies in it. You're like, how did they get that? Okay. Let's see it, Darkrai. What you got? Trying to think, what was the other crazy... Oh, shoot. Sam, thank you so much for the raid. What's going on? How was stream? Dale, what's up? What's up? Let me give y'all a shout out. There we go. But what's going on? How was stream? How was... I almost said how was the raid. It seems like it's gone well so far. Hopefully stream was good. What were y'all up to? I'm trying to think of other crazy things that happened in the presents. Like, we did get a new Mega, which was awesome. I don't know, we got a new mobile game. I tried it out. It seemed pretty fun. We got more not Legends. I guess Legends EA info, but I was going to say we got more Pokemon Champions info, which was sick. Pokemon Sleep, dude. We're getting Raikou and Entei and Suicune back. I really care about that because I didn't get Raikou and Entei the first time around. I did get Suicune, but I didn't get the other two, so... Yay, I can finally get them. What's up, Alexis? How's it going? Continuing DA hunting. Ooh, what legend are you going for? That sounds fun. Do, 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 do. I got Shinoed. Gosh dang it, I got Shinoed again. I feel like the Sawaddle is really easy to get Shinoed on. Because it's dark and then it lights up and stuff. Any legend in the least successful DAs? Oh, any legend. Gotcha. Which one are you going for? Or are you just doing random? Comes down to phases. You guys do know, Alexis and Sam, I think you guys have like 3 weeks to do this hunt. So like... Y'all don't have to finish it right now. You're welcome to. You guys are welcome to. I'm just letting you know. You're also welcome to do a long, drawn-out hunt. Okay, you do know. Alright, cool. Just making sure. Done with raid hour. Any successful shinies or anything I send? How was raid hour? By the way, I am going to upload the community day for Quaxley video. I'm in the middle of editing it. I'm about halfway done editing it. I wanted to get it out the day after the community day, but I've just been so busy that it was just not going to happen. And then I had to do the Pokemon Presents video. So hopefully going to edit more tonight and be able to post it in a couple days. Definitely this weekend, I hope. I don't know. It should be up soon. Like, if I wait too long, it won't be a good video. It won't be relevant, but I'm trying. That's why we decided to do DA Legend, not lowest DA. Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's hype. So wait, what? Are there any specific legends you guys are going for, or are you guys going for, like, random legendaries? What's the strat? Because, like, you could go for a legend that's easy to hunt, or to go against or something. I don't know. Or, you know, you got time. You could take your time with it. I don't know. It seems like it could be a cool race. Good luck to you guys. This will be pretty cool. You asked me 10 minutes ago, but I don't think you need to participate in the Wochian raids to get it, since it's being distributed via mystery gift. That's what I thought, because I don't think you had to be I don't think you had to participate to do the Zero Aura raids. I probably will participate just to, well, maybe. I don't know. I'm going for Pheromosa, same as hunting Cresselia. Oh, that's actually pretty sick. Both of those are pretty sick. Heck yeah. I'm excited to see what happens. It's all based on luck, but I think I'm going to have to go with, I think Alexis will win. I'm sorry, Alexis, you are so freaking lucky. Nothing against whoever is who. People are just so freaking lucky. Also, I did see that. Thank you so much, Jacob, for the raid. How was stream? What's going on? For those who don't know who I am Beefy or Aaron, or you can call me whatever, and I'll probably answer it. I am a shiny hunter here on Twitch and YouTube, and Farfetch'd plush. Yeah, dude, Farfetch is my favorite Pokemon. I love Farfetch so much. I have its leak over there, the plush leak. I love Farfetch'd. Anyway, I am Beefy, and I shiny hunt, and we're doing a lot of full odds hunting recently, but that's not all we do. We do some method hunting occasionally. I just usually get stuck with the long hunts. You know how it is. Yeah. Uncle Deadly, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay. But what was stream, or how was stream? What were y'all up to? What's going on? You were almost guaranteed Herba, by the way. Oh, well, that's hype. But if I'm not going to be hunting it in my Scarlet, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Couldn't be shiny, but got one pretty good IV. Dang. Well, I mean, I'm glad you got a good IV one. Lunala's pretty good in Go, isn't it? Pretty sure. Groot and Bubba, yes. Sam is at 25 and at 8 right now. Alexis, I feel like my money's on you, because, like, I didn't fill out a bracket this year, but if I had filled out a bracket, Alexis, you probably would have gone at least to finals. And I'm not rooting for you. Alright, I don't want to be rude. I'm not rooting for you or Sam. I just, in my heart, feel like the luck is going to end up towards Alexis. Although, you've gotten really lucky already, so there's a good chance your luck runs out and Sam takes the win. I'm excited to see what happens. Stream was good. Did some snail terror raids. Nice. And friend safari hunts. 5 shinies found. Dang. One of those was a fail. You ran. What was the shiny? What? Did you just not realize it was shiny, or did you accidentally misclick? That's crazy. Finally, another Farfetch fan. Let's go. Let's go. We got another Farfetch fan in here. Oh my gosh. That's hype. Welcome in. You found the right place. I totally tried to have a Farfetch'd Masuda race. Dude, I freaking love Farfetch'd. Who denied the Farfetch'd Alexis? They're banned from the team. It's not too bad. Okay, good, good, good. I bet it's probably better when it's fused with Necrozma, probably. I realized I clicked run. It was Illumise. Oh, that's like an obvious shiny too. There's like no excuse there. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Jacob. I'm so sorry. But I hope you can get the reclaim and it's awesome. I hope you get a reclaim quickly. Arcanrai? Oh, a new member. Paolo, I'm sorry, you're out. No, I'm just kidding. Can I share the Jacob's clip fail? You're welcome to, but you can't really post links. I have it so that you can't because bots and stuff like that. Although I probably have auto ban on bots now. How do I make it so you guys can post links again? I forget. Let's see. I'll make it because I feel like who cares? If it becomes a problem again, I'll turn it back off. How do you do this? Moderation. Auto mod rules. Links? There's nothing for links. Is there a place? Oh, block hyperlinks. There we go. Now you can post the link. Go for it. It should work now. How about no? I'm doing as many DAs as I can since Saturday, Sunday I'm going to the Oxford card show and I'm traveling and stuff. Okay, well that sounds fun. Car show, I'm assuming, not card show. On Sunday, I'm going to Drum Corps Winston-Salem show at Night Beat. Alright, I'm so excited, dude. It's going to be so fun. Oh, I love Drum Corps. The target was Pinsir, which was my last... Oh, which was your last shiny. Gotcha. Well, at least you got your target. I'm sorry about the Illumise, though. It's a great shiny. No, card show? Oh, it is card show. You didn't typo. Gotcha. There's the shiny Wochian. Nice. Yep. Shiny Illumise.
Here, Destiny. I got a phase.
Oh, so you noticed immediately. No, don't click run, dude.
I just ran from it.
Oh my gosh. Jacob. Jacob, no. How? Oh my gosh. That's really funny, dude. I'm so sorry for the fail. But that's so funny. I love that you like noticed it immediately. We're like, awesome. Run. Like, yay, we got a shiny. I don't want it. Gonna hopefully get some Japanese card packs since I forgot to last time. Ooh, that'll be cool. I have a friend who he went to, I think, Taiwan. And he bought me some cheap Chinese Pokemon packs. And so I need to get those from him, but he lives in like a really far state. So I gotta find a time to get those. But that'll be cool. I would open them on stream. Why not? It's a cool thing. Maybe I'll leave one unopened because I'm sure it doesn't have anything rare in it. And it's like cool to just see. It's another language. Although we do have our German Pokemon cards. Our Bony New. They're now $20 a pack. $20 a pack? What? I think it was Shining Fates. I was like, dude, yeah, give me some Shining Fates Chinese cards. That'd be sick. They were like so cheap, guys. You have no idea. I think it was like $2 a pack. It was crazy. I think I asked him to get me like 3 or 4. I don't know. I'm joking. I wouldn't be surprised though, I believed you. I was like, what? Imagine they're fake. That would be funny, but he went to I think he went to a Pokemon Center. I think it was an actual Pokemon Center. He sent me pictures. They looked pretty legit. But that would be pretty funny if they were just fake. It's just it's Elistrals. The Japanese packs last time I went were £2 a pack. I know they weren't bad. Can I share a clip too of a failed shiny? It's a very old one. Is it my Numel one? You're welcome to share it. That one's historic. It was my first ever fail, I think. Maybe I had failed something before. But... oh, no. This is the Tauros one. Oh, no. This one isn't my fault. I thought you were going to share the Numel one, which was my fault. I clicked the wrong move, and it killed it. But this one's not my fault. I mean, Let's Go just has a mechanic where you can fail shinies, so... It's not my fault. It was unfortunate, though. You sat chatting too long? Did I? Because I thought I was pretty good about, making sure I was on the pause screen if I was talking. I don't know. I want to do another catch combo hunt, dude. It's been too long. The action was pretty funny. Dude, I was so mad. I wanted that shiny. I wanted it, dude, and I freaking failed it. I was mad. Boom, ba-doop, boom. All right, we'll get to 15,700 tonight. That's good. Probably not going to get to 15,800, but we'll probably get halfway through 700. I'd like to get up to 8,000 for the 8192 hunt. I don't think that'll happen, but I would like to. We did spend the opening of the stream playing Pokemon Friends, and I kind of knew that would delay some of our hunting, but that's okay. I had a good time. I had a good time. I don't know why I said it like that. Misspoke. I want the bunny in Friends, but I'm too broke. Do you have to pay for the bunny one? That's unfortunate. I don't know. Yeah, it seems like it could be a fun game. Ugh. With all the extra stuff, I don't know. It's locked behind the basic pack. Ah, oh, dang. Well, at least if you do decide to pay for it, it's the cheapest one, right? So. Excuse me. I gotta take this off, but I need to be able to hear it in case there's an ad. There we go. Okay. We're getting back into the swing of things. I'm actually using my actual Pro controller today. Usually with Darkrai I use the, actual Joy-Cons. But I'm actually using a Pro controller today, so it just feels completely different. I have to get back to I have to get used to using this one again. which is weird. I laughed when you said you'd play friends on stream because I knew you wouldn't want to pay the $10. No, Ison, I almost did. You have no idea. I almost did pay the $10 because I thought it was free on Switch. And so I went to go look on Switch and it wasn't free. And so I was like, oh, I guess I'll pay the $10 because I want to play it. But then I was like, I'll check if it's free on the phone. So I did play it for free because it was available for free. I was gonna pay the $10 though, and honestly, I might still pay for it if I really enjoy it. If they add shiny plushies, I definitely buy it straight up. Yeah, I didn't think it was free at all. Well, it said mobile, and I don't think Pokemon does a whole lot of purchased mobile games. A lot of times, if it's a mobile game, it's free. I bet Champions won't be free, though. Champions probably won't be. Or if it is, there will be a free version for mobile that's, like, terrible. Probably. Which I guess is kind of what Pokemon Friends is, too. It's like a terrible free version. No, I think if they added shiny plushies, I probably would buy the game. I don't know why. If it's got shinies, I'm there, you know? Add some rare thing. Dude, I would love to do just a stupid, dumb, shiny hunt in a Pokemon Friends game. Where you're just doing puzzles just for a chance to maybe get a shiny. That sounds so stupid. I will say, I already want to play Friends again. So it is working, alright? I do like me some puzzles. Even if they're dumb and quick and simple. I kind of already want to buy it. We're probably streaming tomorrow, so if I decide to, we might open the stream tomorrow with more Pokemon Friends. I mean, we still probably will open the stream with more Pokemon Friends. Like for day 2, because you can do it daily or whatever. I don't know. It seems it's kind of fun. Even easy puzzles are kind of fun, and I thought that was dumb, and now I'm thinking like, you know what? It kind of makes my brain feel good, like I'm awesome. Makes me feel like I'm smart. Did you know that the top of an Elite Trainer box has a chance to be a different color than usual? Well, that won't work, Ison, because, no thanks. I won't pay that much. Whoa, really? Oh, guess I gotta buy another one. Like, nah. Oh, dude, we're on our last pack? Oh. Yo, Boninu. Boninu. That does mean I probably need just a $60 box. The very top. This dude, this freaking dude. Well, then you'd be able to see it when you buy it. I actually probably do need to buy a new ETB, though. Actually, if I can get the Chinese packs. Oh, with the sleeves still on. Gotcha. Then it makes the hunt a lot more possible. That's true. You got a good point. Yeah. Although if I wanted to spend money on a hunt, I know you can do the frickin' Jirachi hunt and just buy a bunch of discs and stuff. Or whatever. But I got my shiny Jirachi for my decks through Go, which is also kind of a giveaway thing. Whatever. I don't know, dude. But I did have to work for it. I'm gonna make you work for it. I'm gonna work for it. What the heck? Okay. You also had to pay? Yeah, true. And I almost didn't buy this shiny Jirachi, and then I was like, nah, I'll do it, whatever. Why not? I had to convince myself. I didn't want to. I didn't want to. You can't blame me for not wanting to spend money on Pokemon stuff. Especially if I already have the games. It's like, I don't want to pay more. Especially Go, dude. Go, Pokemon Go is just capitalist rot. I don't know. I was thinking of like the term brain rot, and then I was like, what's a capitalist version of that? I guess capitalist rot. Oh, I don't think I did the account. There we go. All right. Here's Darkrai. I would never pay for a Go Shiny. Well, we're not the same. Or any, really. That's fair. I mean, like, I would like to say that I won't either, but I mean, I did for the Jirachi, so, you know, I would be wrong. Although generally whenever there is like some event or something in Go that's like, you gotta pay for it, I won't. Especially, dude, Community Day tickets are the stupidest thing. Who buys those? Why? I'm sure people do, and I'm not saying you're dumb if you do. I'm not mad or talking crap, but I actually am like genuinely curious. Oh gosh. Genuinely curious, why would you buy the ticket? Because it doesn't make any sense. Especially, like, if you're playing, I guess it's for people who aren't playing during Community Day, so they, like, can get more encounters because they might need them. I don't know. I got freaking, like, 20 shiny Quaxley. Like, I don't need the ticket. I mean, maybe it gives you better IV shinies, I guess. That might help if you want, like, a Shundo. I don't know. I can't think of why you would. I think people can get behind it because it's only $1. That just doesn't justify it for me. Like, that's still dumb. Not saying the person's dumb, but it's dumb that they're trying to charge that. I think it gives special backgrounds now. I hate special backgrounds. They're the stupidest thing that Pokemon Go has freaking added, and I will go on this rant every time I hear about it. It is so dumb. They do nothing. They add nothing. You can't show them off unless you take a screenshot. I can't put a Pokemon in a gym and show it off. Alright? A shiny, if you're battling with someone or you throw it in a gym, people can see your shiny. That's cool. A background is like only for you, and it's like, oh, it's special rare because it has a background. Who cares? Oh my gosh, dude. My shiny Quaquaval from Community Day, my best Quaxley, I got it from a field research, so it had a background. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, it's extra special. I made my shiny Quaquaval. That's the best IVs. It has a background. It's like, who freaking cares? I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, it makes me so mad. It's just another cosmetic that Go is trying to waste your storage with, and I'm not getting behind it. I think it also gives special research. Yeah, but the special research just gives you more encounters with the Community Day Pokemon, which I feel like is unnecessary, right? Like, does it give you stuff that's useful, like super useful? Maybe it gives you one instance or something. I guess that's helpful. Actually, that's probably a pretty good deal, actually. I can get behind $1 for like an incense and a Stardust thing or something. I don't know. I guess that's like a deal. I mean, I wouldn't buy it, but like I could see why someone would. It does give some items, but I wouldn't know which. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to just, like, look at an actual thing that explains it. Because, I don't know, it just seems really dumb. So, Ison, what's your thoughts on Shiny, or not Shiny, Mega Dragonite? And anybody else who's hanging out, you're welcome to give your thoughts. What do you think of the Direct? What's your opinion on Mega Dragonite? I posted a TikTok of my reaction to them announcing it, and there were a lot of opposing opinions of people being like, I love it, it's the perfect design, and people being like, this is so lazy, Pokemon's dumb, why are they even doing this? Like, it's a lot of differing opinions. I feel like for me personally, I think it's dumb and goofy, but I kind of like that. Like, it's Dragonite. You kind of gotta expect dumb and goofy. Also, I'm sure people like having every special research released. I mean, sure, Ison. Yeah, but I still can't get behind that. Oh, shoot, ad. There we go. What's up, Blade? How's it going? Welcome. Oh, hey, 15,700. Boom. We hit the next, I guess, milestone, I guess. If that's what you want to call it. I'm ready for this bug hunt to be done, dude. I hate having to, like, reset and making sure it's the right days and stuff like that. Oh, my gosh. Like, at least with the black and white games, you can just open up the game and do encounters, right? Like, it's nothing crazy, but for these you have to like reset them and change the dates every time. Oh, I'm ready for this bug hunt to be done. The bug catching contest shiny hunt is definitely over odds. Like, if you, I guess technically it would be like half of my encounters for the last 2 shinies, plus half of the encounters for this, or maybe it'd be like 2/5 of the encounters, but still, I feel like we're definitely over odds for this. I just passed by someone that was also playing Go. Immediately knew they were playing. Ah, no, there's like telltale signs, whatever, signs of people playing Go. Like, if they're staring at their phone and just by the way they're holding it, you're like, ah, they're playing. And then you watch them carefully so you can see them go. As soon as they start spinning their thumb or their finger, I'm like, yep, go. Yeah, I know that what they're doing. Oops, meant to do that one. Oh, they immediately knew I was playing? I just realized it wasn't you immediately knew they were playing. They knew you were playing. That I kind of had that same thing during community day. I was sitting on the bench. Grant, I had my iPad out too, so it's kind of like, oh, this guy's definitely playing Go. But I was sitting on a bench after Gaming Inc. left because I was doing a raid or something, or I was catching the last few things. And these people put up and were like, hey, there's a hundo back there. I'm like, oh, shoot, they know, first of all. Second of all, thank you. I could not find the hundo, unfortunately. I think it despawned. But it's okay, because I caught every shiny that I could find, so probably wasn't shiny. Because I probably did click on it and ran from it because it wasn't shiny. And then they told me, hey, it's down there. Because I had just come from down there, so I probably did see it. But it was nice of them to at least tell me. How have you been? Doing pretty good. I'm very busy this week. I'm working 2 jobs right now, and they overlap, and I have to, like, leave one and go to the other one, and then go and leave and do the other one, and it's like, but I'm making good money, so I'll take it. I like Mega Dragonite. Probably could have been, yeah, probably could have been better, but could be said about any Pokemon. Right, that's fair. I think it's, like I said, like, I think it's really goofy, and I think that's very funny. Y'all know how I like goofy Pokemon. I don't necessarily love it, you know? Like, it's not far-fetched level of goofy where I'm like, this is my favorite. Like, it's dumb. It looks dumb. But I don't think that's a bad thing. It's cute. I'm probably not going to use it since I'm not a big fan. Yeah, exactly. I'm not a huge Dragonite fan. I probably won't use it. Are you a hair cutter and a summer camp counselor? I'm neither. What? No, I'm neither. What a crazy assumption. Do I give off vibes of a hair cutter and camp counselor? I was guessing. I do real estate photography for this guy who works with a lot of realtors, and I'm percussion tech at a high school near me. They're in band camp right now, and so I'm, you know, going in there and being like, all right, do this, do that, and I'm torturing them with 4-mallet technique and stuff. It's awesome. But they're getting it. They're doing really well. You definitely seem like a camp counselor. I have done camp counseling, but it's been a long time since I've done that. But I have done it. You know, maybe I do give off those vibes. That's fine. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I'll take it, I guess. I didn't say it was a bad thing. Yeah, but I feel like, again, I've been a camp counselor. But I feel like it is very much like, it's the same thing of someone being like, yeah, I could tell you're in band. I could tell you're a band kid. It's kind of like the same thing. Like, maybe you can take it as an insult, maybe not, but it definitely meant something, you know? That's at least how I'm looking at it. No, I enjoyed being a counselor. The only reason I stopped is because it was a church that I went to, and then I moved away. But I still, you know, it was in the summer. So I would go in the summer to help out at the camp. But I, you know, the longer I had moved away, the less I, like, knew people. Like, I didn't know many people. A lot of the counselors were switching out. So, like, there were people who I hadn't met or I wasn't really friends with. And so the urge to, you know, do it, it became less fun, and it was just felt like more work. I don't know. I just kind of stopped. And now I work at high school band camps. So maybe you could argue that a camp counselor and a band camp instructor is not too different. You probably could argue that. It's unfortunate because I don't think that this high school has a, like, actual percussion instructor, and I won't be here for the rest of the year because I'm moving in August to another state. So, like, I'm their tech for band camp, but after that, they're kind of on their own. So I'm trying to help them become more self-reliant, because they need that, because I won't be here. But, you know, I'm doing my best to help them. But it's going good. It's going good. I had to rewrite. Oh my gosh. You know, they have music. I think the school bought music for them, you know, pre-written music for their show. And there's some parts in there that I'm just like, that's weird, or I want to add this and stuff. So I had to go and rewrite some of the music. It's interesting. It's not a bad thing, it's just, I feel like it's not part of my job, but it's still fun, so, like, maybe I can ignore that. I'm enjoying it. I guess I'm not really rewriting, actually. I guess I'm just kind of moving parts around. Like, this probably won't make sense to people who don't do marching band, but, like, we have a xylophone to utilize, but there was no xylophone part written in the music. And so I was like, well, that's weird. We should definitely have some xylophone. And so I took some of them marimba runs and gave them to some of the rack players to put on xylophone, basically. Buy music, just copy it off the internet. You're right, my bad. Why didn't I think about that? You're so right. I didn't even think about that. Huh. You're right. And use AI, of course. Of course. I didn't have to buy any music, if that makes you feel better. I mean, I do buy music when I want to play a solo or something. I'll buy a piece, but I didn't have to buy this music. In fact, I get to change the music, so I have been thinking about trying to add my own little run in there, like, I don't know. This guy thinks he's some type of music writer. Hey, I'm trying my best. It's kind of tough though. Oh my gosh, my new mallets got shipped today, so I'll probably get them on Friday, I think. I'm so excited. I'm waiting to finish writing my piece for these new mallets. So I've been waiting for them to show up. If they finally get here Friday, I'm excited. Look in art. Give me a minute. I gotta do these hunts. I've wasted so much time with Pokemon friends. Although, can you really say I wasted time if we're all having fun? You know? What is happening in art? YMCA and me giving a guy a haircut. Honestly, that guy's got a pretty good haircut. I'm probably doing a... Actually, maybe that's not a great haircut, actually. That line goes pretty far back, doesn't it? All right, I'm not doing a great job. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think he's picking up the hair. That's why it looks like the line's going... You know what? He's probably got a pretty good haircut. I'm doing a pretty good job. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yo, Will, what's going on? Charmsy! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid. This is our third raid from a Yell... I mean, our third raid in general today. But all of them were Yell members, of course, because we love our Team Yell members. Charmsy, how was stream? What's going on? People coming in from the raid. I'm Beefy. I'm a shiny hunter. Welcome in. We're just hanging out doing some full odds hunting. Hopefully getting a shiny. Because we're definitely very far over odds on one game, and we're about to hit odds in the other game. Darkrai at 17,563. Thank you, Gibbons. I frickin' hope so. I don't care. We'll go as long as we need to get this shiny. Just give us it before 20,000. I'm not trying to steal Spencer's reign. You know what I'm saying? He can keep the longest Darkrai hunt. I will not complain about that. Oh boy. For some reason you're disgusted at both jobs? Yeah. I guess so. I don't know. I feel like that's just the only picture you use. I was the Oracle of Shinies on my stream today, so I'm definitely a trustworthy source. You know what? I'll freaking take it then, Gibbons. I will take it. I need some kind of prediction to rely on. I need something. Oh, what's this? Ooh, wait, $70 for a Japanese emerald. Do you guys think that's worth? $70 for a Japanese emerald. $22 for each of the 2 Japanese sapphires and 2 Japanese rubies. $40 for a soul silver? Dude, what is this? That's so hype. Wait. Charmsy, I just saw your post in the Yell Discord with your children. That's very funny. I finished my part of the race. Hype! Let's go! 1,197 for Poliwagon Sword and still going for Dragonite and Ultra Moon. Well, now you definitely got to get Dragonite now that has a Mega coming. Now, can we get Mega Farfetch'd? It'll probably look stupid, so maybe I don't want it. Fly to Japan and get them for $3? That's such a good point, Isend. You're right, my bad. Why is Japanese Soul Silver goes for around 100 complete in a box? Well, this one isn't complete in a box. This isn't in the Yell Discord. I think it was... Who said it? Someone said it. It was Emmy. She posted a thing saying someone's selling a bunch of stuff. And there's also some GBAs, which I would consider, but... $110 for both unlabeled English Fire Reds. $70 for a Japan Emerald. But I would want to be able to read it, dude. Oh, shoot. A loopy capture card controller mod. Nice. $3DSs. Yeah, I just don't think it's worth getting anything because I'm still trying to pay for my PC. Will Mega Dragonite Shiny be green or pink? Why would it be? Nah, I guess it. Yeah, I see what you mean by pink. I think they'll go green. I might make a shiny prediction video for it, but it'll probably go green. I don't imagine it going pink, but it could. Which channel is it in? It's in Team General on the Discord. Oh, you're probably in an ad right now. Whoopsie. My bad. Reset that Darkrai. Why is the music stopped? Play something. There we go. Have a Messagoza song? Okay, what a weird name for this song. Interesting. Every DreamWorks movie. Give me your top 3, Blade, and give me your bottom 2. There's a bunch of them. I don't need a whole list, but I am interested to hear your top 3 and your bottom 2. I was going to say bottom 1 and then 2 is what I said. I don't know why, but I did say it, so. Top 5 best and worst? Well, that's not what I asked for. So now you're just ignoring what I said now. I see how it is. Nope, I get it. I see how it is. Whatever. Hold up, I need to do something on my phone real quick. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Did a route for the first time ever. One Zygarde cell down. There you go, Ison. Yeah, I got Gaming Inc. to do his first route ever. I used to do them when I was on my college campus because I could just do it on the way to class. But I don't really do that much. I've only done like probably 15 or something like that, so I don't do a lot. And we did one during the Quaxley day because it was an easy route, and he got his first route. And I was like, oh yeah, you got to get your Zygarde cells too. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, that's how you get your Zygarde cells. Dude, so much of the video is like, it's so hard to hear what we are saying because there's so many bugs, like being way too loud, and there's cars driving by. So it's just so loud. And I'm actually so glad we didn't go to the, like, I was thinking about going downtown, but we went to this other, like, little town area that was, like, less populated. Mostly because I didn't want to be seen recording in downtown. But I'm glad we didn't go because you wouldn't have been able to hear me. Gotta buy a mic. Dude, there's one that I want, but it's so expensive. I just can't. Everything's so expensive. Ugh. I hate it. Alright. Top 5. Whoa. Nuh-uh, dude. Alright, 5 Flushed Away. Love Flushed Away. How to Train Your Dragon 2. I think I saw it, but I don't remember it at all. I need to rewatch it. Shrek Forever After. Fair. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Very fair. But number 1 being Over the Hedge is kind of crazy. I enjoyed that movie, to be clear. But number 1, like, over Puss in Boots: The Last Wish? Dude. Nuh-uh. I just can't. I don't think that's right. Alright, least favorite. Prince of Egypt? What? That movie's awesome. Are you kidding me? Prince of Egypt is... I watched it recently, dude. And by recently, I meant like in May. But that movie's awesome. Are you kidding? Oh, Prince of Egypt. Okay. Trolls World Tour. Sure, I've never seen it, but I bet it's bad. Spirit Untamed. I thought that's a pretty low score. Ruby Gilman Teenage Kraken. I never watched it, but it looked pretty mid. And then Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate. That's a complete fair score. Are you barefooted? Yeah, I'm in my room. I don't... Yeah. Over the Hedge, definitely a cult classic. Yeah, well, don't get me wrong. I highly enjoy Over the Hedge. I will watch it, right? Like, I will watch it and enjoy it. But putting that movie over The Last Wish... I don't know. And all of the How to Train Your Dragons, it's over those two? I don't know, dude. Isn't Kung Fu Panda DreamWorks? Kung Fu Panda wasn't even in your top 5. That's surprising. Again, like, I haven't watched all the DreamWorks movies, so, like, maybe it wouldn't be in my top 5 either, but kind of crazy. I would have expected it. I love Ruby Gilman. Hated because it came after Puss in Boots. Oh, it got hated because it was the first DreamWorks to come after The Last Wish. Gotcha. I mean, it looked like... Actually, I remember it getting, like, terrible advertisements. Like, it was barely advertised, and then it did bad in the box office, which is, like, a common thing in movies now where people are like, oh, why is this doing so bad? Because they're not freaking advertising it, like Elio or Elio or whatever. But it's stuff like that where there's I remember Ruby Gilman, like, getting terrible advertisements. But I remember watching one and being like, it looks alright. And then I heard reviews of it were like, it's alright. But you're probably right. It's because it came after The Last Wish. I hated Ruby Gilman. It is so bad that I need to apologize to Elemental. Wow. That's a strong opinion. Because I know you dislike Elemental, but Elemental's not a bad movie. I wouldn't say it's an amazing movie, but it's not a bad movie. Terrible twist villain, though. Oh, the Ruby Gilman. Yeah, you gotta hate a bad twist villain, especially any twist villain. To be completely honest, it's a little overdone nowadays. So any twist villain's a little annoying. The story is boring, the characters are dumb, and I have a deep hatred for romance, especially teen romance. Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like I can never, respectfully, Blade, I can never trust your opinions on movies because you hate romance. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like a person who loves a romance movie. Maybe I will if I'm like in the mood for it. But I definitely don't despise a movie because it has romance. And so, like, if you're putting like Ruby Gilman in like second to worst because it has romance, and you're putting like Elemental in like the bottom 5 because it has romance, like I can't trust, you know? You know? The twist villain was so bad that I thought the twist would be she wasn't the villain. That's actually really funny. That's really funny. Yeah, those ratings are based on my opinions and biases. I mean, yeah, that's just how opinions work, right? Like, I'm just saying, like, if I want to decide whether a movie's good, I probably won't go and see if you like it. Especially if it's a romantic movie. In fact, actually, you know what? If it's a romantic movie, I might ask if you like it, and if you hate it, maybe I'll like it. Because that means it was romantic, you know? Oh, yeah, that might be why you don't have any more than How to Train Your Dragon 2. Because there's some romance in there, I think. Her whole, like, boom, that's for almost getting me killed. Mwah, that's for everything else or whatever. That whole thing. And I don't think Kung Fu Panda has much romance in it. I haven't seen it in a minute, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So maybe it's just a bad movie. I will say, I think Kung Fu Panda is known for having like a lot of fart jokes and dumb jokes. So maybe that's why. I don't know. I thought you were going to say that's why he doesn't have any. No, I was not going to say that, Iceland. Oh my gosh. I don't know Blade's life. I'm not going to assume that. Just because a movie has romance doesn't mean I immediately hate it. I loved Shrek 4 and 2, and they had romance in them. Also, the others didn't have romance and still bad. Well, yeah, I mean, like, I've heard that Megamind is abysmal, right? And it's, like, barely a movie. Like, the fact, it's, like, terribly animated, too, and stuff. I feel like Spirit Untamed wasn't that bad. I don't remember what I rated it. I remember watching it. I don't remember what I rated it, but I don't remember it being that bad. I imagine Trolls World Tour is probably bad, but I still can't get over the Prince of Egypt. What was your problem with the Prince of Egypt, Blade? I gotta know, because that movie is really awesome. It's awesome. The music, the visuals is beautiful. It's just a great movie. The only romance in Kung Fu Panda is between Po and the last dumpling. That's awesome, Gibbons. Thank you. That's awesome. I haven't seen it, but Egypt movie doesn't look good. Dude, are you kidding? Y'all, watch The Prince of Egypt. It's actually good. Just got back. Prince of Egypt was awesome. Thank you, July. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. It was so boring. It was so boring. What do you mean? That movie's beautiful. Hold me back. Let my people go. Come on. And it's not like a thing where I was like, oh, it's been a while since I've seen it, so I don't know. No, I watched it in May, dude. That movie's awesome. I'm not going to hold you back. He deserves it. Thank you, July. Maybe he is Icend, but my hands are up. I'm using my feet to type it. Sorry, I shouldn't. I don't know why I did that. Oh, gosh. Sunkern. Imagine we get a shiny Sunkern, dude. I don't know what I'd do with that. I guess it'd be the first on the shiny lock. Or shiny dex. Are you sure it's not nostalgia talking? Nah, because I think I watched it once as a kid, but I think I thought it was kind of boring as a kid. I don't know. But it's a great movie. Oh my gosh, I should put Prince of Egypt in my... I have a letterboxed folder for book to movie adaptations and how accurate they are from the book adaptation. I need to put Prince of Egypt there because it's based on a story in the Bible. I should put Prince of Egypt. Mostly it's for like Hunger Games and like Divergent and Ready Player One and stuff like that. But technically the Prince of Egypt is based on a book. So it's only fitting to put it in there. I rewatched Shrek 1 this month. I actually did too recently, July. First time in who knows how many years, and realized it wasn't just a classic, it was actually... Exactly! I feel like people forget that until they rewatch it. I need to watch the other 3. I heard third one sucks, but 2 and 4 are supposed to be really good. I guess if you like ancient Egypt or are religious, then you might like it, but it's not for me. Well, here's the thing, Blade. For a fact, I know that there's a YouTuber I watch named Shay Frillis. He loves the Prince of Egypt, and he has specified that he was not religious. And I don't think that he's like a big ancient Egypt fan either. But he loves the movie too. Because I thought it was like... I also thought was like, oh, maybe if someone's like super religious, they'd like the movie. And then I saw his review of it. I was like, no, see, it is just a good movie. I've seen lots of people online saying they aren't religious but really enjoy. Exactly. No, Blade, you're fine. I'm not gonna keep fussing at you for not liking it. I'm messing. But it is a really good movie. Exactly, July. I need to rewatch, but I'll say it. I think first Shrek is my favorite of the 4. I've heard most people say that 2 is their favorite. Mostly because it has like the iconic of like giant... the whole end scene with the giant gingerbread man and I need a hero, you like the whole thing with fairy godmother and stuff. Everyone always goes to. That's what I'm saying. Again, I'd have to rewatch 2. It's been a minute, but that's what most people say. Personally, my rankings for Shreks are 1 is last. Oh my gosh, that's an insane take. Anyway, my favorite scene from Shrek, I think it's in 3, so maybe it's a bad movie. But my favorite scene, it might be in 4, from Shrek is do the roar. I freaking love that, dude. I love you, daddy. Do the roar. Oh my gosh. What a great line. That's from 4? Gotcha. I wasn't sure if it was 3 or 4. I think my favorite scene might be the king dying as a frog. Oh yeah, That's fair. The kid was good? Yeah. Dude, Shrek's not on Amazon Prime, is it? We should totally do a watch party. Discord watch party, guys. The Shrek movies. I really do need to rewatch them. I got shined by the Sawaddle again. It's so easy. The Sawaddle looks shiny every time you encounter one. It's not fair. It's not fair. I forgot about sleep. Dude, I forget lunch and sleep every single time. I'm really, like, I'm lucky if I remember to give my Snorlax lunch. Always forget. And now I'm doing Blue Sky. I don't know what Blue Sky's done other than Ice Age, to be completely honest. I know they've done other stuff, but the only thing I can think of is Ice Age. Who made Open Season, those movies? Was that DreamWorks? Who made that? Open season. Those movies were interesting. I usually forget it when I'm off work, because if I work, I'll do it super early. Yeah, I'm just super forgetful of like, oh, I'll do it in a minute. Or I'll do it in a sec. Or maybe I'll do it closer to 6, like right before 6. And then I just put it off and I forget about it. That's pretty much how it works every time. They've done Ice Age 1 through 5. Robots! Robots was Blue Sky? Alright. Horton Hears a Who. I enjoyed that movie. Wait, Blue Sky did Rio? I didn't realize Rio was Blue Sky. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, maybe I like Blue Sky. I want a world where everybody eats butterflies and pukes rainbows. That's beautiful, Ellie. I forget the exact lines, dude. What a crazy movie. I watched that in theaters, I think. 5 Ice Age movies is actually insane. Yeah. They're making a 6th Ice Age? They are? Well, actually, I do think I remember them announcing that. Why? No, they shouldn't. Nobody answered me. Who made Open Season? I gotta know. Because there's like 3 or 4 open seasons, and they're all... Well, the first one I enjoyed. The other 2 are bad. I think. I watched them as a kid, and I liked them. But, like, thinking back now, it couldn't have been good. Can't have been good. I think the studio went under. Yeah, well... Blue Sky did, but someone bought it, I think. Or, like, Disney bought Blue Sky, and then it went under, but Disney still owns Ice Age, I guess, so they can make it. Something like that. Why did Ice Age 4 scare you, July? Which one is that? Is that... Well, maybe that's the dinosaur one? I don't know. Sony Pictures. Oh, that's another animation studio. Gotcha. Because I was like, what other animation studios? There's Sony. Yeah, makes sense. Hotel Transylvania, Spider-Verse, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Yeah, I know Sony, mostly because of Spider-Verse, but I've seen Hotel Transylvania and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs is peak. However, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 is so bad. It's just... Except, okay, wait. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 might be a Cars 2 situation where the movie is terrible, but it's pretty funny. You gotta admit, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, it's got some bangers. Some of those jokes are pretty fun. Like, there's a leak in the boat! And then it's just an onion. You know? Some pretty good jokes in there. 4th Ice Age is the one with the pirate monkey and the yellow teeth. Oh, I did not watch that one. I was obsessed with the second. I loved the animal food combinations. Second, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I thought that was cool, Isend, but like thinking about the movie, you know, it's got a terrible twist villain. It's just a bad story. I don't know. It's not great. There were creatures in Ice Age 4 that could cause victims near them to hallucinate and see their friends and families. And when they got close, the creatures would murder them. Jeez. Almost killed Manny and the gang. Oh my gosh. Alright, Ice Age. Pretty dark. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Live to Evil might be the best thing ever. Dude. That... I remember seeing that, like, the first time I watched it, and they were like, Live Evil, and I was like, okay. I was like, I don't even know what to say to that, bro. You gotta be kidding me. Ice Age 2 was my go-to. Ice Age 2 might be the movie I've watched the most in my life. Straight up. Like, I watched that religiously as a kid. I think that was my go-to movie. Like, if you're in the car on the way to school or baseball game or something, put on Ice Age 2, bro. There was a butter frog that... Oh, butter. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I liked that guy too. Eaten by a toast mosquito. I mean, it writes itself. Me and my sister watched Scooby-Doo in this Cyber Chase movie. Yes. Yes, Cyber Chase, that's a good one. That's a good one. I sent all Blue Sky movies. Spider Burger. Oh, dude, Spider Burger's fire. I'll give you that. All right, the food animal combinations are fire. I'll give you that. But let's see. Rio. There's a Rio 2. Epic. The musical? Epic. Movie. Nope, not epic movie. Blue Sky. There we go. What is epic? Oh, this thing. I did not watch this. The Peanuts movie. Ferdinand and Spies in Disguise. Is that the pigeon one? The spy turns into a pigeon or whatever. Wasn't that Will Smith? I think so. I think it was before I played Pokemon, so I think it kind of scratched that same itch. Dude, okay, I actually had that same thought when we were talking about Pokemon Friends and how I wish I had shinies. I figured out something that had, like, scratched the same itch of me wanting to shiny hunt before I played Pokemon. But, there used to be these... I don't know, maybe sounds stupid. There used to be these, like, little, like, statues, I guess, of little Marvel characters like Spider-Man, and it was comic based, so there was like a bunch of X-Men, and there were, you know, Iron Man, Captain America, all of like the big Marvel characters, right? And you would go to the store at Walmart and you'd get like a ball that was like this big, and you would crack it open and it would have a character in it, and it had like, there was like 100 different characters. However, there was a small chance that you would get the character that was translucent, or I guess, yeah, translucent. Like it was all, not white, but, you know, you could see through it kind of. Like shiny hunting. It was rare. But me and my brother found out that you could like crack open the ball a little bit to look inside so you could see if it was shiny, I guess. The rare one. So we would do that anytime we went to the store. We just cheated. So that scratched my shiny itch, I guess. Yeah, Will Smith pigeon. Tom Holland's in that movie too? Of course he is. I don't know, I'm surprised. Your gift from Spies in Disguise is maybe the best thing about the movie. Wait, what? What GIF? GIF, whatever. Let's go gambling. Exactly, July. Exactly. Exactly. But now we do it for kind of free by just looking for different color Pokemon. So, kind of free because you got to buy the game, but you know, that's a whole different thing. Correcting someone misspelling your. Oh. Do that in a different sentence. Yo, what's up, Amazing Fox? What's your favorite shiny mythical? My favorite shiny mythical. Let me think about all the myth. Okay, kind of hot take, because I feel like this is not a common answer. I'm gonna go with Volcanion. I think it's goofy. It makes 0 sense, and I freaking love it. So probably shiny Volcanion. It's pretty cool. Did you watch Elio yet? No, I'll probably wait for it to be on Disney Plus. Have not watched it yet. Thank you, July. That's awesome. I've never seen that. That's funny. That's actually pretty funny. I had that gift starred, so I knew what you were talking about. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. You guys don't want to know the gifts I have starred. Me and I have a couple friends who I'm not kidding. This isn't you, July. This is Logan and Braxton. If we ever play games, which we haven't in a while, but at the end of the night after we play a game, you know, we're talking before we get off the game, like just kind of yapping. And before we get off, usually we just send random gifts. Like that's what the night turns into. It's like us talking about something, and then we're talking, and then someone sends a gift, and then we're all just sending random gifts. But there's one that I always go back to. And I think I don't really want to post it. It's nothing wrong with it or nothing inappropriate. It's just like, it's really dumb. But it's basically, it looks like Dobby from Harry Potter, just like walking on a night cam. Is the best way to describe it. It's so funny, dude. Did you draw your profile picture? No, I got it commissioned, so I paid someone to draw it. I think who drew the mill tank? Let's see. It was Supa's brother. So I have a friend, her brother drew the mill tank. It's a very nice one. I like it a lot, especially since it's my profile. Yeah, no, a friend drew it. Have you watched Superman? No, I haven't. Is it good? I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on that as well. A lot of people giving it bad reviews because they just don't want another good Superman or whatever, Snyder people or whatever. But also I've heard a lot of people who really liked it, who did watch it, so I liked it quite a bit. Okay, sick. Do you think it'll save DC? Because DC has not been doing amazing. They keep retrying, dude. I don't know what to do about it. They keep retrying. It's really good. Don't believe the Snyder fans. I didn't believe the Snyder fans, straight up. I believed it was probably a decent movie, at least. I don't know. If they stop chasing Marvel, I think they can be saved. Well, that's what they should do. Stop chasing Marvel. Marvel's not going anywhere at this point. I think they're fine to just stop copying Marvel because Marvel's not doing so hot right now. I mean, money probably. They're probably doing fine, but the hype for Marvel has died down quite a bit, so I don't think they should be chasing that anymore. Hold up, new drum corps scores, I think? Or maybe that's the wrong one. Let's find out. It's the wrong one. That's for all age. Oh, there's two sets of scores tonight. One at 10:12 and one at 10:30. Cool. Boston and Blue Devils. Although Blue Devils won't get up to codes in Boston, so. Marvel's in the dumpster at the moment, in my opinion, so it would be a real bad choice to chase what they're doing. I think what they're probably actually doing is trying to chase what Marvel had in the past. Which was, hold up. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I thought maybe something. Okay. They're probably chasing what they had for, like, Infinity War and Endgame. Like, a big 10-year build-up to a crazy Justice League movie or something. But, like, they can't plan it. They're so bad at planning that kind of stuff, I guess. Not that Marvel was great at planning it. I don't know. They just have to do their own thing and they'll be fine. Exactly. But I don't think they know that. Evil Superman finally dead? Oh, that was a Snyder thing, I think. Dude, I don't remember the Snyder Superman. Is Snyder the one who was like... That's Batman versus Superman? Was it that guy? I know Snyder was the Justice League and like and Evil Superman, but I did he also, was that the same as Batman v Superman? Man of Steel and BVS. I remember liking Man of Steel. I was young, so maybe it wasn't good, but I remember liking it. I remember thinking Batman vs Superman was dumb. Like, I probably liked it at the time because I was like, cool, superheroes, but... Why did you say that name? Because it's my mom. What a movie, dude. Even before the movies, the Injustice games were becoming a plague. What? I mean, I didn't play them, but why is that? I was like 12 when Batman vs. Superman came out, and even back then I was like, what is this movie? Yeah, it seemed like it was a common opinion of that movie. Excuse me. I remember thinking that for Suicide Squad. And I never watched the second Suicide Squad because I thought it was dumb that they were making a second one. But apparently it was better than the first one, so. Because it wasn't a sequel, but it could have been a sequel, but it was really just a remake, but it was nothing like the original. I don't know. It was just like confusing. I don't know. Did anyone watch the Suicide Squad anime? There was an anime? That's actually kind of crazy. Especially when Evil Superman was being spin-offed left and right. Was it actually? I don't know. I don't recall much of Evil Superman, but I remember it being a thing. The Boys? Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. I enjoy The Boys, personally. I'm excited for the last season. I like The Boys a lot. I agree that the show's probably gotten a little worse each season, but also maybe it's gotten a little better each season. I don't know. There's like good and bad parts of each season. I like Gen V a lot. I'm excited for season 2 of Gen V, which is the spinoff of The Boys. But I enjoy The Boys. Yeah, it got an anime called Suicide Squad Isekai. That's what it is. From Warner Bros. Japan. That's kind of cool. Was it good? I'm not saying it's bad. It's just that it got remade. Oh, yeah, 100%. No, I enjoy The Boys. I enjoy Invincible as well. Good shows that have that kind of thing. I'd say that Invincible is a little bit different than... Well, no, it probably is, I guess, like Evil Superman-esque. Yeah, I guess so. That's exactly what it is. I don't know why I'm saying no. Are you sure? Are you sure? It was just mediocre. Well, that's unfortunate. There was that horror movie where a kid had Superman-type powers. That's a thing? I don't know what that is. But that also sounds like The Boys. Didn't finish it? That's fair. Brightburn? Oh, okay. Brightburn. Double Kakuna. Dude, there's been multiple times. I've been trying not to mention it. There's been multiple times we got triplets on these two games. Still haven't gotten quadruplets since that last time. It's crazy we've gone almost 8,000 encounters and only gotten one set of quadruplets. Kind of crazy. I guess it's not that crazy. It is pretty rare, I guess. I guess. I need to stop saying that. Dude, I was teaching the high schoolers at the camp I'm working at. I think this was on Monday, so like 2 days ago. And I was trying to say something in my head to express how something works. And I was like, I think if I did it like 4 times. And I was like, oh, no, ignore me, guys. Just drop it. I was like, never mind, guys. Not important. If I think about it, then it's probably not important. I looked it up, and it wasn't just me. Suicide Squad Isekai got an audience score of 64. I feel like that's actually not that bad. Like, it's not amazing, but at least it sounds like it was mid and just not bad. Speaking of triplets, boom. Triplet P-Dove. Triplet P-Dove. I didn't think we'd be getting to 8,000 tonight. I think we probably will, though. That's a D if this were a school grade, but it's not a school grade. Because, like, the way I look at it, the way I rate movies, at least, is if it's below a 5, then I didn't like the movie. If it's above a 5, I liked the movie. So, like, a 64 means, yeah, it wasn't bad. It's alright, right? Like, that means pretty mid. But it's not a bad movie, right? In my opinion, below a 50 would be, this movie is bad. That's how I see it. Mid, agreed. Something you'd only watch if you were truly out of better options. Yeah, which is what I'm watching right now. In fact, I keep forgetting that I'm watching it because I put on literally everything else because I forget I'm supposed to be watching. I've been watching Agatha all along, which is, we were just talking about Marvel. I'm trying to get back on track with Marvel, and it's the next thing that I'm watching, and it's pretty boring. I cannot get into Agatha all along. I can watch like 2 or 3 episodes, which is like half of the show. So I just need to finish it. But man, I don't want to finish it. I don't care. American school system has cursed ratings. You're American. Wait, what? Compared to what? I will say, I think the 7-point grading system or whatever is dumb. Like, the 10-point grading system makes sense. I started at a school with a 7-point grading system, and when I moved to a 10-point, I was like, that's dumb. And then I was like, wait, this is actually so based. Why don't all schools do this? It, like, makes more sense, I feel like. I don't know. Why 7-point? Why is a 93 the lowest A? Why is a 92 a B? I don't get that. I thought that Weedle was a shiny Metapod. I was like, oh! I'm getting Shinoed galore. Compared to nothing, I'm just saying that if you give something below a 7 out of 10, people will think it's bad. Ah, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. I would say I've never been in a non-American school system, but I've technically never been in an American school system either. Well, I would argue that. So here's the thing. I would argue, July Lion, July Verified, whatever. I would argue that homeschooled, you would still be in an American system, because think about it as like an indie game. Or here, you like VTubers. Think about it as like, I don't watch VTubers, but I watched all that Iron Mountain stuff, so I kind of have an idea a little bit. And a indie VTuber from America, they're still an American VTuber, right? So you had an American school system. It was just indie. It was homeschool. So I would argue you did have an American system school. Boom. And you can't argue. I win. I win. Like I said, I was kind of expecting to get the shiny before 8,000. This is a little frustrating. We still could. I'm just like, come on, bro. American in the sense of, excuse me, it's run by the American government. Also, I loved how you drew a comparison to school systems to VTubers. I just thought that you would understand that the most. I can only name one VTuber. It's Iron Mouse, and it's the only reason is because she broke she's popular. She's like friends with Connor, Sea Dog, who I don't watch, but I know him because of Ludwig. So like I know Iron Mouse through. Anyway, I only know of her. I don't watch VTubers. It's not because I won't watch it. I just I can't get into it. I guess. I mean, it's nothing different from like watching a faceless streamer, I guess. I just don't watch streams very often, I guess. That is another way to put it. But I've watched some streamers who do VTubing. That's crazy, I said. But yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. We're so close. We're 100 away. Dude, if we get the black and white shiny before we get the the bug catching contest one, that would be so dumb. boy. We're so close. I need to edit the Quaxley Day video. I need to get it uploaded. Hey, at least I'm back on the grind for YouTube. Although I still haven't started editing. I guess technically I started editing, but I'm not even close to, you know, progress on the 100 shinies. But again, that's such a big video that I can't make it until I get my new PC. Which I will officially have enough money for in like 2 weeks. So, you know, we'll get it hopefully soon. Oh my gosh. I don't think I did the Darkrai encounter. I didn't. Boom. There we go. I wanted to talk about Legends ZA. All right, let's talk about it. There's a lot of stuff in the presents that we got to talk about. I will say, I feel like I'm one of the few YouTubers who edits down a presents reaction. Like every time there's a presents reaction, I always edit it down. Granted, what was I saying? It's easier to just record it and then upload it. I get that. But personally, I feel like I just should just include the stuff where I'm talking. Like nobody wants to just see the presents again. It's like 30 minutes. They're the team called MZ, as in Mega Zygarde. Why would the team be called Mega Zygarde though? Like, I remember seeing that and I was like, what is MZ? Like, I guess it could be Mega Zygarde, but why would you name the team Mega Zygarde? Like, I'm sure there will be a Mega Zygarde. Like, I won't be surprised if there is. Well, hold on. If they're going to do Mega Zygarde, they got to do Mega Xerneas and Yveltal. Oh, Mega Xerneas and Yveltal will be sick, dude. I bet they will. Oh, that's hype. That'll be cool. Oh, I will say, I was talking to some friends, and they mentioned that Dragonite's Mega kind of looked like a Y. And I was like, oh, yeah, it kind of does. I could see that. I don't know if that's on purpose, but I don't know. I thought that was interesting. They are dumb. What? My friend is dumb or something else? The MZ. I think you're talking about MZ. Oh, it looked like a Y. That's stupid. Oh, okay. Friend? Oh my gosh. No, I was like, oh, that's a good observation. Because like X and Y, which is not what this is, but it's based on X and Y games. Anything can look like an X or a Y if posed properly. That's fair. I don't think Xerneas looks like an X. I'm sorry. It doesn't. Like, I get how someone would be like, yeah, it's an X. Because, oh, shoot. because of the antlers and then the legs, but I'm sorry, that's not an X, bro. Xerneas doesn't look like an X, but it sure looks like my X. Hey, come on. Ever notice how every Team Yell member looks like a Y? Ooh, all right, Gibbons. I see it. I see the vision. If you're gonna do that dumb theory, at least look at the actual official sprite. I haven't seen the actual official sprite. I wasn't going based off a theory. I was just like, that's interesting. I don't know what theory there is. Other than that, it kind of looks like a Y, so maybe there will be a counterpart that looks like an X. I don't know. That's not like a crazy theory. That's just a theory. A game theory. To be honest, Mega Dragonite looks more like a Z. What? How? I don't agree on that. And it's official art. Oh, I guess I haven't seen. I just saw the announcement. I don't know if I saw any official art. If it's like some official art, it probably is supposed to look like a Z, I guess. There was a dumb tweet about every Mega Pokemon looking like either an X or a Y, and it can kind of apply for some, but then you start to stretch your imagination for some and things fall apart. Gotcha. Yeah, like, what would you do about, like, Kangaskhan? Like Mewtwo, like what? Blastoise, I guess you could argue X because of the blasters or something. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's dumb. Or maybe you could argue Y because the blasters. I don't know. You argue something. Yeah, that's a dumb theory. I wasn't saying that theory. I had not heard of that theory. I just took it as it looks like a Y. Maybe it'll have a counterpart that kind of looks like an X or something. Or maybe it just looks like a Y as like a, hey, like X and Y. Or maybe it just is dumb. Your friend probably has. He might. I might mention it and be like, yeah, my chat called you stupid. Get wrecked. This beer is not good. It's alright. The aftertaste is a lot better than the actual initial taste. But... it's from when it's in a battle. Yeah, so wait, when it's not in a battle, it doesn't look like a Y? What's it look like when it's not in a battle? Y'all are talking about its sprite. I don't think I've seen its sprite. Excuse me. I'm actually super excited for ZA. It looks really cool. I don't know if it looks $80 cool, but it sure does look cool in general, I guess, right? 80 might be a stretch. Hey, 8,000 exactly. Boom, look at that. Look at that. That's fun. We might get to odds. I don't know. We could go to 8192. I don't know if I want to, but we might. I don't really want to. If I want to get some editing done, I should do that. So I'll probably end stream here in a little bit to get some editing. I might edit the Pokemon Friend video, or if I think I can get the Quaxly video. I should get the Quaxly video done first. So maybe I'll go do that. Oh, yeah, okay. I could see how it looks more like a Z then. Yeah, I could see that. It is Dragon Flying type. Oh, cool. I'm a little surprised they didn't change it up a little bit. Yeah, Matt Flame. Literally the second comment I looked down, it's Matt Flame saying, "Why is it still Dragon Flying? It also reminds me of Mega Ampharos, but worse." My man is not a fan. Yeah, I think people are kind of misunderstanding that it's supposed to look goofy, right? It's Dragonite. It's a goofy Pokemon. I don't know. I'm completely fine with it looking goofy. I think it's fitting. My favorite thing was seeing, in the announcement, they were like showing the Mega Tyranitar, and I saw a Dragonite in this guy's party, and I was like, they're not gonna Mega, are they? Holy crap, they're Megaing! Like, I called it. I was thinking it beforehand. I was like, they got a Dragonite out, and I feel like to battle a Mega, you want to have a Mega. No way! Opinions on maybe there being a a Mega Noivern. I think that's like a really high possibility. I feel like Noivern easily deserves a Mega. Like, it could have a really cool Mega and it would make sense. And I got the sense that there would be a Mega Noivern, mostly because I'm a conspiracy theorist and I saw a Noibat at the very end of the presents. Or of the ZA thing, showing off all the Megas and stuff. It was like, here's a Noivern. I was like, interesting. Maybe there will be a new Mega Noivern. I was like, what is this guy doing? Dragonite is weak to rock. Wait, you're right. That's so funny. I didn't even think about that. See, like, your mind goes to the strategy, and my mind's like, oh, new Mega? Yes! I'm just happy they gave us something new. Because I honestly feel like they easily could have gotten away with just not giving us a new Mega or anything like that. Like, just being like, look at all the customization. Look at some of the new characters. We got some story. It's like, come on, give us a Mega. And even the Mega is still weak to rock. Yeah. Dude, I think wild Megas, that's so cool. Like, I get that it's only really just like, well, it's kind of like its own alphas, right? I mean, there are alphas, but there's also going to be wild megas. I'm assuming they'll be rarer than an alpha, and not all Pokemon can be mega, so I guess that's where the alphas come in. But also, I'm assuming the megas will also, what's it called? You know the totem, it's not totem Pokemon in ZA or Legends Arceus. The big boss Pokemon that you had to fight. I assume that Tyranitar was one of those for ZA. So we'll get like 5 of those and we'll have to beat them. Confirmed held items? Wait, really? I didn't even notice that. Are you serious? Because not just Rayquaza will be overpowered. Now we're going to have every Mega be overpowered, I guess. Oh no. We're screwed. Ah, dude, I'm so stoked for ZA. That's gonna be really cool. Well, no, because they'd have to hold the Mega Stones, I mean. Oh, well, I assumed there were held items because of the Mega Stones. Or even if they don't do held items, they'll have something like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee where, you know, you have the Mega Stone, therefore you can just Mega Evolve without it being held. So there might not be held items. I don't think that's confirmed. No, wait, no, it is confirmed because they said... No, never mind. It's not confirmed. They said they were going to give out a free Ralts and Mega Stone. That was one thing that concerned me. They said they were going to give out a Mega Stone for Gardevoir if you pre-ordered. And then I was like, are you not going to get a Gardevoir Mega Stone in the game? Yeah, I don't know, Ison. I don't think it's confirmed, though. Also, why are they giving away a Mega Stone? Shouldn't we already get Gardevoirite? Like, shouldn't it be in the game? Like, it makes me a little annoyed if they're putting one of the stones behind a pre-order wall, you know? Like, I hope there's other ways to get the stone. And maybe it's more of like a, you can get the stone earlier than everybody else, in which case, like, who cares, right? I don't know. Well, I'd assume there's still other ways because it was the same in X and Y. Was it? Auras. I think X and Y had Mega Gardevoir and Auras brought Mega Gallade. I don't know about the free stones giveaways. I'm just saying that's when they were introduced, I think. I don't know. I didn't play Pokemon back then. One of them gave out early Torchic with stone. Oh, cool. And then you were still able to get the... Okay. Well, I guess that makes me feel better, because I was like, what the heck? Oh yeah, Auras had the shiny Beldum with a stone. What? Dude, Auras dropped a shiny Beldum with a stone? That's awesome. I mean, I wouldn't care because free shinies, I don't care about free shinies. But that's still sick that they did that. Is it because, isn't there a shiny Metagross in the anime? I thought, or at least a shiny Metagross in the anime. Yeah, Steven Stone had a shiny Metagross. Heck yeah, dude. That's so cool. I like being able to see shinies in the anime. It makes me feel good. Especially... Dude, can we get like a short or like a mini series of a shiny hunter in Pokemon? Like, they introduced a shiny hunter character in Journeys. Can we get a mini series for shiny hunter? That would be so sick. Like a character who's like Go, but for shinies. Like spends a whole episode exploring and trying to catch this one shiny. I don't know. That would be so sick. Team Rocket also encountered a wild one, I think. Wild Metagross shiny? What? Man, they love showing off that shiny Metagross. How fun encountering 10,000 Pokemon for different colors. Great show. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying they should have a character and show them off in the same way Go was presented, of like exploring a new area, finding a new Pokemon, and being like, I want to catch it. Like, have him or her go exploring in a forest, and like maybe he does this every day or something, and one day he finds a shiny and he's like, oh, whoa, and he catches it, and that starts his journey on looking for shinies. And it doesn't have to be like going and finding 10,000 or whatever, but it could be kind of like going on a journey to look for specifically shiny Pokemon. Like, I heard there was a shiny Pokemon in this forest, and I'm gonna go search for it. That kind of thing. I don't know. It could be cool. It could also be lame. I'm not going to immediately hunt in ZA, so I'll probably use the Ralts. What do you mean? You're not going to immediately hunt in ZA? Like, you're not going to immediately shiny hunt? Why would that correlate to using the Ralts? Oh, you know I'll be shiny hunting immediately in ZA. I gotta know. And as soon as Home's in there, I'm going in every shiny that I have that can be Mega, because Ralts can't be shiny. Okay. Sure. Oh, I guess I see what you're saying. I have shiny Dragonite already, so we can just transfer that in as soon as it's attached to Home, 3 months after the game comes out. Let's see, what other shinies do I have that can Mega Evolve? Let's find out. We don't have Beedrill yet. We don't have Pidgeot, or Pidgey, yeah, we don't have Pidgeot. We don't have Ivysaur, no, sorry, we don't have Venusaur. We don't have Charizard. We don't have Blastoise. So, we don't have all those guys. You think Butterfree will get a Mega? It got a G-Max form, so maybe not, but... Let's see... I think Machamp might get one. That would be cool. We don't have Gengar yet? Oh my gosh. We have Kangaskhan. We have shiny Kangaskhan. I'm surprised Lapras doesn't have a Mega. We have Gyarados. I'll probably do a video showing off all of the Megas shiny if I can. All of the ones I have, at least. We have Dragonite. We have Mewtwo. Definitely going to be faster to just hunt it again. That's true. That's completely fair. Keep looking. Scizor, that has a Mega. Heracross. Scizor and Megacross. What? Scizor and Heracross, we have shiny. Dude, I hope Miltank gets a Mega. Miltank or Farfetch, that's all I need. And I know Farfetch won't, so. Oh, we have Sharpedo. That has a Mega. Maybe I just need to start hunting for Pokemon that have Megas. Camerupt, we have. They'll probably release Shiny Flygon because that's what everybody wants. I mean Mega. Oh my gosh. I keep saying Shiny instead of Mega. They could do a Luxray. Oh, we have Garchomp. Sick. Welcome back, Blade. People are saying maybe Mega Arbok because of that poison dude from the Direct. All I'm saying, Isend, is that there'll probably be a Mega Poison type. It could be Arbok. You know what I would say, Isend? I think the likelihood of Mega Arbok would be 100 times more likely if Team Rocket was still in the anime. I'm like, that's my opinion. If Team Rocket was still in the anime, a Mega Arbok would be a lot more likely. Oh, I have Lucario Shiny. Oh, dude, my Terra Lucario that can Mega Evolve would be crazy. We have Shiny Glade. Give us a Shiny Basculin. Not Shiny. Gosh dang it. Mega. Give us a Mega Basculin. No, I'm just kidding. What other things do I have that can Mega Evolve? None of the Jigs. Wow, okay. None of the Gen 6 Mons, obviously. Alright, Gen 7 won't have any either. So I guess that's all of the ones I said is all the ones I have. So we don't know any of the new Megas other than Dragonite, but I think we'll probably get some newer Pokemon Megas. I don't know what, but probably get something. Surfetched Mega. Oh my gosh. Surfetched Mega, but it's just Surfetched riding on a horse. Like jousting. That would be so funny, dude. Oh my gosh. That would be so funny. My very first shiny was Dragonite in Let's Go. I'd love to see its Mega. I think that'll be cool. I mean, I got my shiny Dragonite from a shiny racing tournament. The shiny racing tournament with Team Yell. So, I got it against Typhlosion Tycoon. There's gonna be some type of gym thing, it seems, probably related to the rating system, so each of those could have a signature Mega, whether new or old. I agree, Isend. So I was saying, laughing at people saying it's gonna be Arbok, you know, it could be Arbok, but I also feel like there's a lot of poison types that it could choose from. So I agree with your laughter being like, you just assume it's gonna be Arbok. But I do think there's a chance it could be Arbok. I'll give that. But just because there's a Mega and there's a poison type doesn't mean it's going to be Arbok. I'm not laughing. You did the Lucario laugh emote. I thought that's what you meant. Maybe many may disagree, but I want a Mega Dugong. He's very underrated. I think we should get Megas of underrated Pokemon personally. Because they're underrated because people don't care about them. So if we give them a Mega, maybe people will care about them. So I don't think giving Mega to Dugong is a bad idea. I don't really want many more. I know we'll get some. I don't want many more Gen 1 Megas. I want Kalos Megas. Or even Gen 7, 8, and 9 Megas I'd be fine with. But I don't want a ton of Gen 1 Megas. Give us some Kalos Megas. It's so annoying they didn't have any except for Diancie in the original games. Like, I really do think Noivern will be one. I think we'll get Mega Noivern. I was just putting that because it was a shiny, you have that Ken Mega. Oh. Oh, gotcha. I see. Well, that makes sense. But I was looking at the list anyway. I was going to get to Lucario. That poison dude has a Mega Ring in his design, so it's certainly possible. Since Arbok is the only Pokemon we saw him with. Oh, I didn't even see that he had an Arbok. Okay, then yeah, that kind of that kind of definitely hints to the fact that we'll be getting a Mega Arbok. Not really, but there's a good chance. I didn't realize that you saw that he had an Arbok. Also, Starmie and Scrafty, the two new characters we saw from MZ, have those two as their partner Pokemon, and they also have rings. Okay, Scrafty, I could see them giving it a Mega, and I'm like, whatever. We'll take it. But Starmie's hype. I think Starmie Mega would be sick, dude. I would use it too. I like Starmie. Alright, we're almost at odds, guys. We're almost at odds. I can't believe we're going over odds again. As soon as I saw that Arbok in the trailer, I knew people were going to say Mega Arbok. Well, I mean, like, it's a fair tease. Mega Ledian would be... I could see it, and I'd kind of love it. I would be hyped for a Mega Ledian. I am a little disappointed that Mega Dragonite is still dragon flying. But, whatever. Yo! We got a subscription over on the YouTube. Thank you so much for the YouTube sub. Foy, thank you for subbing. Welcome in. I'm sorry if you didn't want your name plastered on the stream. Rotten Pumpkin, thank you for the follow. Alright, people love it here, I guess. Welcome in, guys. Do you think there will be Colossian forms? Nah, I don't think there will be. I think they'll just focus on new Megas. Maybe we'll get Colossian forms, but I don't think we will. Because you can add so many new Megas that, like, new forms, people won't care about those. If you add enough Mega forms, people won't care about the Colossian forms. It'd be cool if they added them, I don't know if they would. I was thinking maybe Fairy because of how cute it got. Yeah. I guess I don't know what I would have changed it to, because I think Dragon Flying fits it, especially with its new form. But I don't know. It's definitely, like, I'm a little upset it didn't change, but I think it makes sense that it didn't change, you know? Like, I'm not going to complain that it should have changed, because, I mean, it should have stayed the same based on how it looks and stuff, but I'm a little disappointed. I wonder if the starters will have new forms. Did you ever see them fully evolved in the trailer? I don't know if they will, though. Like, that's what I've been saying, is, like, I think the new starters will have, I think the new starters will all have Megas. But I don't think that they'll have new forms. Because I don't think they would do both. You know? Like, I think you have to give the starters Megas because that's the whole thing, right? It's like, oh, hype, we have new Megas, right? So give the starters Megas. But I don't think they would give new forms and those new forms give them Megas. I think they would choose one. And I think they would choose Megas. So I don't know. What do I know, right? I think there's a good chance now as we get closer to not get any regional forms, because surely they would have shown at least one in this trailer. Plus we got very little in Scarlet Violet. Yeah, I actually think that they're trying to phase out regional forms for the spin-off forms, like Toadstool and Wiglet. I think they're going to try to go for those now as like new dex entries so they can grow the dex more. Because the fact we only got like 2 in Scarlet and Violet. I mean, I think it was 2. We didn't get a lot in Scarlet and Violet, but we got a bunch of the other form things. Like, my guess is they're going to start trying to lean more on those. So maybe we get some of those in Kalos, but I think they're trying to phase out regional forms. I'm mad but happy about Mega Dragonite. What are you happy and mad about, Rotten? I want to hear your opinion on it. Because I think the consensus, at least from me, is that I'm happy we got a new Mega. And I'm happy it's Dragonite, because Dragonite, I feel like, deserves a Mega. It's cool. And I think that its Mega looks dumb, but I think that's fitting, and that's goofy, and I like it. So, I like its Mega. I think it looks good. Also, we've now seen a trainer from X and Y that's not AZ, so we can't be very far in the future from X and Y story. Who's the character from X and Y? Oh, shoot, we're over odds. I didn't even realize we went over odds. Hey, guys, we're over odds. Yippee! We just passed. Mad about how little changes. Happy it exists. I think it changes enough, personally. I do think it changes enough. But I will say, I think its changes are, like, the minimum requirement. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think if they had changed any less, then I'd be mad about how it barely changes. But I think the amount they gave it is like the minimum requirement of how much they needed to change it. So I'll take it. Mabel, blue hair girl. I'd have to rewatch. I honestly don't remember. But I believe you. Also, we now have Mega Pokemon for every Pseudo Legendary from Gen 1 through 5. I mean, they might as well complete it. They might as well keep going. Give it to 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know if we'd get a Mega Goodra, though, since we got Hisuian Goodra. Hydreigon does not have a Mega. I mean 4. Gotcha. They'll probably give Hydreigon a Mega. I wouldn't be surprised. That one, yeah, for sure they'd give it a Mega. I like it, though. I'll go after one. Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be cool. I already have a shiny Dragonite, so whenever they connect home, I'll probably just throw that one in there and make it Mega. Well, a Pokemon can have a regional form and Mega. Look at Slowbro. I know they can, but I feel like Pokemon would want to stay away from that. Like, not that it won't happen. They could totally do Mega Goodra. I don't know. I feel like not Noivern Mega because Goodra would fit better. Why only one? We need a bunch of Kalos Megas. We got one in the Kalos games. We need more Kalos Megas. Noivern and Goodra. We'll take them both. Give us Noivern. Give us Goodra. Give us the Sword. Aegislash. They probably wouldn't do a Mega and a Regional at the same time, though. I agree. Maybe they do a Mega of a previous Regional. Like Mega Goodra, even though it already had a previous Regional form. But they wouldn't do Colossian Chikorita or Colossian Meganium and then give Meganium a Mega. I don't think they would do that. They would just give Meganium a Mega. Noivern looks so petable. Yeah, I guess it kind of does. He's cool. Galarian Slowbro can't Mega Evolve. Exactly. But Slowbro can Mega Evolve. Yeah, I don't think they'd give a regional form. I just got so shinoed. Like, again, how I said, like, the Sewaddle always looks shiny when it first goes into the encounter. Well, it looks shiny after it went into the encounter, too. I was like, whoa! I gotta stop here soon. Sorry, hold up. I gotta answer this real quick. I think we wouldn't get 2 Dragon Megas from the same generation. Maybe that's just me, though. Yeah, no, I see your point. I see your point. That is a conundrum. Sorry. How would Mega Aegislash look? Maybe it's arm things in the shield and several swords attached, maybe? The eyes on the shield. I don't know how Mega Aegislash... Because, like, I feel like I've said this for a while of, like, I think we will get Mega Aegislash. If we get Kalos Megas, I think Aegislash is a good bet we would get. But I also don't know how, like... I don't know how you come up with a Mega Aegislash design. I can't think of anything for it. Because its design's kind of original, like not design, I guess, but like the way its form works and stuff like that. So my guess is that its Mega would have to also have something like that. Maybe it's like a dual wielding thing, like dual blade, but yeah, it's 2 swords again. Yeah, it's probably like some dual wield thing. Item Pokemon are hard to make Megas for. Not necessarily. I just feel like Aegislash is such a specific Pokemon, like there wouldn't be a way to improve upon it. I don't know. I feel like there'd be item Pokemon that wouldn't be too crazy to get a Mega. Do you guys think we're gonna get new really big swords? Yeah, it's just Sora. It's just Sora. You guys think we're gonna get new Furfowl forms? Furfru, whatever. I would give it a cape. Ooh, a cape would be kind of funny. Give it some chainmail armor. Chainmail armor. Why is Twitch censoring the words big sword? It didn't for me. It didn't censor that for me. I see it. I don't like the dog. Oh, you don't like Zacian? With the big sword? Yeah, wait. Aegislash's Mega is just Zacian. It's just Zacian and Zamazenta merged together. That's it. That's for you. I think we almost certainly get new haircuts, but they better bring back all the old ones so we can get rid of the toxic Pokemon Home stuff. Wait, what's the toxic Pokemon home stuff? It did for me, asking me if I wanted to see sexually suggestive content. I guess Big Sword, you could say, is an innuendo. I feel like that is just a weird thing to censor, though. But I guess I could argue, yeah, it's like an innuendo, I guess. I don't know. That's weird. Where people ask for specific forms, but they can't be obtained and just clogs the system. Oh. Really? I didn't know that was the thing. Huh. Well, there's only like 5 Pokemon that haven't been put on any games on the Switch, right? And it's like the monkeys, the elemental monkeys, something from X and Y. I don't know. I think the rest of them will be on the Switch. Like, we'll have every Pokemon on the Switch after this game. Maybe it gets a cape and wings made of the same material of the arms, and the shield breaks into pieces and reforms for the forms. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I doubt that, but, like, it could. I don't know. Watchog and Patrat have been confirmed in ZA. I did see that. Dude, Alpha Watchog is so funny. That's so funny. Dude, give Watchog a Mega. Why not? Screw it. Let's give it a Mega. I know it was just Alpha. It didn't have its Mega, but let's freaking do it. Give Watchog a Mega. Why not? What are we waiting for? Mega Furfrou. That actually is probably a thing that'll happen. The Furfrou forms couldn't be put into Pokemon Bank, so they actually can't be obtained at all. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. Hey, double Beedrill. Wow. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my gosh, this music is National Park. Isn't that where I'm at right now for the bug catching contest? That's National Park, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is, I think. That's what I've been hearing. Jeez. I do think a Mega Furfrou is probably likely, or like a fair guess. Mega Furfrou becomes a dog version of Freddie Mercury. What? That'd be crazy. How does that even work? And the haircut forms can be brought into Pokemon Home with Pokemon Go, so almost certainly we'll be able to in ZA too. Yeah, wait, what? They can be brought in through Pokemon Go, but they can't be brought in through other games? That's so weird. That's goofy. I don't know. So yeah, they'll probably be available in ZA then. Just very short fur. I guess so. What the problem was with Bank specifically. Isn't the problem always with Bank? Come on. How have we not? How have we not gotten the shiny yet? Come on. Now I just imagine a Furfrou dancing, singing Queen songs. I just feel like, how did your brain go from Furfrou haircuts to Freddie Mercury? I'm curious. Guys, it won't be long until I have to update the YouTube stream name to 16,000 instead of 15,000. I've thought of a Mega Furfru. It grows wildly long hair that's unable to be groomed because I know they don't want to make a Mega form for every variant. I think that's a great idea. I think that's a great idea, and I think you're right. I could see them doing like a very simple change for each different hair form. But yeah, I feel like yours is a little more accurate of like they won't want to, so they'll just do one Mega, and it's, yeah, it can't be groomed. I was talking to a friend and they mentioned him. Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes a little more sense. I was just like, how did that happen? Where did we go? I don't know if I want to keep going. I'm probably going to call it here soon, guys. I'm making a lot of great progress, though. I'll give it that. I'm getting tired, that's the problem. Give me like a milestone to go to, like a checkpoint in the encounters, because that's probably what I'll do. I don't want to say Darkrai 750. That just feels too far. But actually 750 might be good. I could probably get to 8,500 by then for these games. I don't know. I know this one never exists, but I have came up with a Mega Obstagoon idea. I wouldn't count that out, Rotten. I feel like Obstagoon's a pretty popular, like, I also think it's a low chance, but you never know. Mega Darkrai, now you really have to get it. Yeah, imagine. Mega Darkrai would be crazy. We'll probably get another mythical Mega, like Volcanion or something. Dude, Mega Volcanion? Oh. Wait, I could see that. I could see that happening. Hear me out. I could see that. Mega Hoopa? Well, there's already Hoopa Unbound, so I would imagine we aren't getting a Mega Hoopa. Mega Obstagoon is just Gene Simmons. Okay, yeah, fair. I got Rockstars on the mind. It does sound like it. I used to think of Magearna as a Gen 6 Pokemon because of the movie. No, I'm not kidding. I said same. I always have to tell myself it's Gen 7. I always think the same thing. I'm like, oh, the movie, it's a Gen 6 Pokemon. And then I remember there was the giveaway with the QR code in Gen 7. It's Gen 7. It's Gen 7. I have to, like, remind myself. Remember the QR code. Yeah, I used to be like, oh my gosh, Gen 6 had so many Megas. Which, or sorry, not Megas. It had, like, one. It had so many Mythicals. That's crazy. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, it had Volcanion, it had Marshadow, it had Magearna, it had Hoopa, and then I'm like, oh, and then Diancie, and then I'm like, oh yeah, half of those aren't from Gen 6. Marshadow and Magearna are Gen 7. So Mega Magearna, I could see that happening. That last one makes sense, though. Oh, for sure. I agree, Rotten. I just think they probably would do something like that. But I don't know if Obstagoon would get a Mega, but probably not. But I wouldn't count it out, you know? It could happen. Dragonite is real. I know. Me and my friends have also been talking about that. We were just like, bro, Dragonite. Although one of my friends was saying Dragonite Night, like night. And I was like, nah, it'd have to be Dragonite. Like, I don't think they would night. Because that wouldn't make sense. None of the other ones have that added. We have to make it super goofy. Night. It would also be funny if it was shortened to Dragonite. That would be hilarious. I hope that they just call it Dragonite. That's kind of funny. Mega Parasect is just a giant Parasect with a white mushroom and a mushroom tail and carnivorous plant as hands. I don't think we'll get a Mega Parasect. I could see Parasect getting an evolution, though, in, like, a future generation. I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happened. I don't think it will, but I think Parasect could use an evolution. There's probably a lot more Pokemon that are more deserving of an evolution, but I think Parasect could rock an evolution. One down, 17 more to go. These are all the remaining Gen 1 non-legendary species line with no additional pre-evolutions, evolutions, new typings, regional forms, convergent counterparts, Mega Evolutions, Gigantamax, or Paradox forms in later gens. Oh my gosh. Really? I guess, yeah. No, that makes sense. That's really funny, actually. 17 more to go. Okay, well, looking at these, we already mentioned Starmie could get a Mega. I believe that. I would 100% get behind if Nidoqueen and Nidoking got Megas. I would be fine with that. Arbok getting a Mega, we already talked about that. I don't know if any of the rest of these would get Megas. Maybe the fossils. They could. Ditto won't get a Mega. If Ditto gets a Mega, I don't what do you even do with that? A Mega Charizard for every letter? Yeah, we need a Mega Charizard Z. If they don't announce Mega Charizard Z, I'm leaving. Oh, there's also a Johto list. Come on, Miltank! You can do it! I believe in you! Yeah, I'll stop looking at this, but that's, yeah. It's pretty cool. That is funny that there's not that many left I send. I'm afraid that if Nido's got Megas, it would be Latias all over again. Yeah, no, you're probably right. Which would be easier on the Pokemon Company with making it, which is like, that sucks, but I get it, I guess. But it's dumb. I hope we don't. Mega Mew? I don't know if we'd get Mega Mew. I hope not, honestly. I kinda hope not. That doesn't make a lot of sense considering what Mew is. Yeah. But sometimes the Pokemon Company doesn't make sense, so what are you gonna do? Alright, whatever happens first, which I think I know the answer, we'll either go Darkrai 750 or until these games ding-dong again. I'm gonna try and come up with a good idea. Alright, you got this. You got this. I believe in you. I don't know. I think, dude, Mega Miltank would be so funny, dude. Oh my gosh. Mega Trevenant becomes a giant tree with 2 stump mallets. I think Mega Trevenant's not a bad choice for like a prediction. That's probably pretty likely if I had to guess. I could see that. Easily see that. .420, let's go. As much as I don't really see regional forms being a thing anymore, I still don't believe in Mega Starters. Really? You're not a Mega Starter believer? Okay. At least not the ZA ones. I'll what's it called? I'll meet in the middle, I'll say we're gonna get Mega Starters. Whether that is the ZA starters or the Kalos starters. Whatever. I think we will get Mega Starters. Maybe it'll be the Kalos Stars, which would still be sick. But I do think we'll get some Mega Starters. I believe in the Kalos ones more than. That's fair. I do think we'll get some, though. And ability for the Mega Trevenant called Wooden Wrath, which is just renamed Beast Boost. That would be crazy. I could see something like that. Maybe not call it Wooden Wrath, because that feels... but, like... something. But I could see it having something like that. I don't know. Oh, that definitely was an encounter that I missed. One of the YouTubers I was watching said they saw Sandstream activate visually. Wait, what? They saw it visually? Like in battle? I'd have to check because we haven't seen abilities yet. True. I see. Interesting. Mega Tyranitar is amazing. It is pretty cool. I still can't get over the fact that there will be wild megas. I don't know why. Like, it feels like it was an obvious choice, but I just, in my mind, I didn't picture them doing something like that. So that's really cool. Again, like, it feels like an obvious choice, but I didn't expect it. I predicted it. Well, congratulations. I don't know. I just wasn't expecting it. I'm hyped for it, though. I'm a genius. I want to see Mega Tyranitar. I'm in a top hat. Why? I'm also very hyped for it. Yeah, it'll be really cool. Sam, what happened? I've just seen that Tom and Chris are hunting. Okay. Uh-oh. What's happening? Wurmple. Oh, they're gonna get it before you. Oh, you're doomed. Very excited to hunt Mega Pokemon. Dude, if Megas can be shiny in the wild, I think I'll lose it. I feel like they'll be locked, but... I mean, Alphas can be shiny hunted, so why not Megas, you know? That would be hype! Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. In that case, I might shiny hunt Mega Dragonite instead of just using mine. I don't know, I just want to see most things in a top hat. Fair enough. It's like that guy on Twitter, I don't know if y'all have seen, but every time Pokemon Go posts something, there's a guy in the comments like, Cowboy Hat Caterpie. I'm sure you guys have seen it if you looked on Twitter, but there's a guy who says that for everything. Like, they'll likely just revert back to normal forms, but it'll still be cool to see them in the wild. Yeah, I don't know. I could also just have a feeling they would just make it so that the Megas are locked. Like a Keldeo situation. You know? I don't know. I don't know. Rogue Mega Pokemon. Crazy. I wonder how difficult they'll be because they have an NPC join you like in raids. Oh, what? I didn't notice that. I hope that's... Oh, that... I hate it. I hate it. Sorry. Oh, that makes me mad. Frustrating. I just got Shinoed again. I saw two Venipede and one of them looked a different color for a second. Even though they were right next to each other. I don't think it'll be so bad with the unique battle mechanic. I think the battle mechanics are kind of cool, actually. So hopefully it'll be fine. Y'all know how I feel about raids and Sword and Shield and raids in Scarlet and Violet. They're just so controversial, dude. Pokemon Unite has a costume for Tyranitar on a top hat. Well, there you go. Dude, I haven't played Unite since it came out. Should I give it a retry? I feel like I'd be bad at it. Like, I don't know how to play MOBAs, dude. I'm not good. worry, they'll pair you with bots. Sick. I just couldn't get into the game when it first came out. I feel like I still wouldn't be able to get into it. Nah, I'm on that Pokemon Friends grind now. Come on, y'all with me? We like Pokemon Friends now. Also, 8,500. Let's go. Crazy, we're already getting to 9,000. I'm not going to 9,000 tonight. I'll go ahead and say that. But, getting there. I was doing Fortnite, so I couldn't mentally do another Battle Pass game. That's so fair. You still playing Fortnite, Isend? I played one game a few days ago because my girlfriend just got her wisdom teeth out and she was super bored, and so she started playing Fortnite. And she played half the game and was like, I don't want to play this anymore. And I was like, but you're gonna win. You got this. She's like, I just don't want to. And she was going to close out of it. I was like, nah, I'll finish the game. And then I lost. But I got like 6 kills, I think. So not bad. Singles feels kind of atrocious to play nowadays. Fair. I'm on that Pokemon Friends grind also. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Pokemon Friends. Honestly, Ison, the more I think about it, I kind of want to buy the I kind of want to buy the full version. I had fun with it, dude. I feel stupid for wanting to buy it for $30. That's so much. Let's see. Do I want to buy groceries for the week or spend $30 on Pokemon Friends? It's a toss-up, really. It's a toss-up. I do want to do a little more research into it to see if it's worth. There's a Farfetch'd pluck. Don't do me like this, Ison. I don't see one. There frickin' better be now that you said that. Oh, there is! There frickin' is! Yes! Okay, we're buying the frickin' full version, dude. What? Puzzle on pack 2? Nah, dude. There's a lot of Pokemon in here. Hold up. I didn't realize there were this many. Holy crap. Holy crap, there's a ton. It's still going. Oh my gosh, the 4-family Mousehold's so cute. Oh, the Tinkaton is so cute. Oh, the Tatsugiri. Okay, this game is awesome. There's a Goldango. I'm gonna get this game. I gotta. Come on. Tomorrow we might do no shiny hunting and just play Pokemon Friends. I'm not kidding. Groceries is better than Pokemon Friends? Nah, I disagree. Come on. Think logically. I don't know, dude. I just spent $30 on tickets to watch Drum Corps. I don't know if I can afford another $30. I mean, I can. I just don't want to, you know? I know I said I would go to till either Darkrai hits 750 or these things ding dong, but let's just go ahead and get to Darkrai 750. And we'll just not reset these DSs yet. We'll just wait. Nice. That was not the last one there. Yeah. Cool. One more Darkrai! I like the puzzles more than the in-game plushies. Oh, I mean, me too, but the fact that there is a Farfetch means they care about me. So, you know, that's what that means. Let's see who's live. Iceland. Cat 4's live. What? I'm lagging. No! Can y'all still hear me at least? Gosh dang it, dude. Hello? Hello? Why is this? Hello? Oh, there we go. Nice smile. Thanks. Oh my gosh, it's this screen, isn't it? I just want one more encounter on Darkrai, dude. Chill. Alright, so we're done for the night. My game does not want me to continue. So we're done for the night. It's the shiny? Yeah, imagine. First one tomorrow. Cursing you. That's Darkrai, sounds like. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end on YouTube. Thanks, YouTube. That'll help.